You're live.
Yes, yes. Hold on. Let's wait till at least one person besides us comes out.
But you could say hello. You were live.
Whoa. Welcome to CJ's Corner. I'm Christine, and this is Aubrey, my
Not
co
Ash.
host and
Not
friend.
Ashley.
No, not today. Maybe later. Thank you for helping me, as usual, coming on.
No
Um,
problem.
yes, how was your New Year?
Pretty relaxed. Just
Yeah?
enjoying my time off work before I have to go back.
When do you have to go back?
June,
Oh,
January 6th.
wow. I'm like, wow, you're off for 6 months.
I know that I was just to go back and to leave again.
So I made a couple of New Year's resolutions. One is not to make a resolution, and the other is just to live better. Healthy, health wise. Hey, John,
Absolutely.
John. Oh, you're in charge of the chat.
Yep.
Happy New Year, John, John. Glad you can make it. This is our giveaway tonight. I hope everybody who said they were coming on to give away stuff remembers. We're gonna be
Yeah.
postponed till next week. Um, Fireworks are going off like crazy right now over the falls for New Year's. I could hear it. I don't know if you could hear it. Can you hear the booms?
We're just getting 2 feet of snow. We've
Oh,
got
that's
no.
all.
Yeah, that's all.
Hey, Tim, how are you? Thank you for coming on.
Welcome.
Happy New Year. All right, guys. So tonight we're gonna have a extravaganza giveaway. Title City Sports, Sports Card Queen, myself. I have some cards here, some hockey cards, all because
Nice.
Ashley likes goalies.
Oh, there we go.
I
Ashley is
I
back.
did it on purpose. So right now though, what I want to talk about is grading. How do
Alright.
you guys feel about anybody but PSA?
I
I
mean,
feel
I
Go ahead.
like the other grading companies. I think they look better than PSA, but I mean, if you want money, you gotta go PSA, right?
What
That's the
about looks?
problem.
Which one do you like?
Oh my god.
Go ahead.
Um, is it SCG that has, like, the color match? I can't remember.
CSG?
Maybe CSG, yeah.
The nice color. Yeah, that was. I was thinking, why don't PSA do that? Change their banner.
Yeah.
It's been like that forever. I mean, if they matched the card, it would pop even more. I think.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I'm all for aesthetics, so
Are you not to make anything? What do you guys
I
think?
mean I mean, cards that I'm gonna grade, I'm keeping. I'm not selling my like
Oh, really?
well, yeah, I mean, I just sell my cards, like, that I don't want as is and whatever. I don't care about making a profit on it. I just wanna collect the cards that I want, get rid of the ones I don't want.
Yeah, I gotcha. How do you
It's
guys
not
feel about it?
it's not about making money to me.
Well, that's good. That's good. I like that. I like that answer because everybody's different.
Mhm.
Some cards I'm not giving away. I'll never get rid of because they're sentimental to me.
Exactly.
Some aren't. I'll get them graded and out the door.
Yeah.
Uh, because I want to sharper vintage baseball cards. Welcome.
Welcome in, guys.
Oh, nice to meet you, Jake. Thank you. Hey, foul ball. How are you? Thank you for everybody coming in for our New Year's extravaganza.
With
So
the
I
hat.
got my ASU shirt on, my alma mater.
Arizona State, huh?
So my mother's alma mater is Ohio State,
Ooh.
and our
And I went
favorite.
to Lake Superior State.
Nice.
Yeah.
And when I came home, I went to Buff State. Oh, thank you, vintage. Um, so so here's the best part. Our favorite college football team is Notre Dame.
Okay.
So no matter, I mean, we got 3 teams to root for. I mean,
Yeah.
I'd like to take a moment to pass our condolences to everyone in New Orleans for the horrible tragedy, to the victims, their families, the ones who were injured, who probably have a long road ahead of them. Our prayers and blessings are with you. Um, I don't know what to say about it except you have our condolences.
Yeah, I mean, what else to say? You know, truly heartbreaking.
Yes, I'm heartbroken and angry at the fall. At fall ball, I was going to say because I was mess. I'm sorry. Oh my gosh. Uh, I'm heartbroken and angry over it. If you want to know the truth,
Mhm.
foul ball said I'm doing great this year. So what is it like? Hold on, 12, 20 hours into the year. uh, after tonight, uh, my New Year's resolutions kick in tomorrow because I got Red Bull tonight. Um, I smoked my last. I have one cigarette left. I'm on the
That's
patch, and
huge.
it's worked tremendously.
That's huge.
I'm very
Congrats.
happy about it also. And then I bought all my stuff for smoothies,
Nice.
Oikos Triple Zero, the fruit, Tropicana Light, everything. And, they make you full and you get, vitamins and proteins, minerals,
Yep.
which I do need. So that's my resolution is to be healthier, to be thankful for the time I have left on this earth. And I want to make sure that I'm healthy for it.
Good.
That's for sure.
Yeah.
So Sharper says, I only do PSA vintage. Since ASA dealer, you get much more for your money. Yes, you do. I don't know what an ASA dealer is, but PSA vintage, yes. I don't know why, but I noticed that. I think, is it just because PSA has been established for so long?
I think so. It's the known company.
And
Right.
you're right. I don't know what happened to Beckett. I watched got dragged. Hey, I was at the casino last night. Where you were, John John. I was there. Would be 90%.
It's that mutant.
um yeah, PSA I would say has the lasting power, the how like the market power. Like they're always popular. The only time I've seen a Beckett outsell something, maybe if it's a black label or if it's a 9.5. But I heard they're getting rid of the half grades. So if they're getting rid of the half grades, then what's the point of going to Beckett? That's why I look at it. CSG, I love their things. I love the slabs. I love
Yep.
them. SGC, I like theirs too because certain cards really pop on there. Um PSA, yeah, they should do something a little different, but
It looks like they're stuck in the 90s. They haven't
yeah,
changed their design.
I think they have the mentality right now. If it's not broke, don't fix it.
Right.
Can't really blame them. They're not losing business over it.
Right.
Nothing against SGC for pre-war or PC, but not as buying and selling. Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah, exactly. And if you're collecting it for yourself, then it's what you want. What makes you happy, nobody else. But oh, they have a set reg. Oh, okay. Well, that
Mhm.
does make sense, right?
Yep.
What do you think, Audrey?
100%. 100%. I agree.
Oh, basement in the house is most popular registration. I'll tell you, I watch videos and I do watch Flip Flop Wilson just because I want to see what's going on. I'm the person who believes you could learn from people who do right and people who don't. And I'm talking about card knowledge, cards in general. I'm not talking about him as a person. I'm talking about knowledge of cards. And I he always used market movers when he does deals. But if you're, it's only for people who are registered, and it's his company, Market Movers.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, I the only time I've ever seen it is one guy was like, "No, that's your company, and you have to be registered." Because if you use the registry that's used that everybody looks at, then yes, you're gonna. I think you'll get the right value. Let's put it that way. But some people uh, um, aren't educated on prices and PSA and stuff, and it's not their fault. Sometimes you just don't know what you don't know. You know, can't blame people. I mean, look what happened to me. My fault. Don't get me wrong. Typo. ASA. Okay. As ASA.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was like, man, what ASA? Is that something secret? Excuse me. So that's why, even though flip flop, I gotta thank them because it led me to sports car radio.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I mean? So in my eyes, a negative turned into a positive. And I went on there, and I remember when I was the only woman on sports car radio. I know it was tough. You had to have tough skin. But Rhonda came on, Aubrey came on, Alex Giamo came on, and it made me more comfortable. And I was rooting for all the women for the first lady of cards because I'm the type of woman who will hype another woman. I don't believe in being catty or talking about other women. I don't do that. I don't like that. Um, 12 viewers, 4 likes. Please, yeah. Look at what John said. Look
Amen,
underneath it.
John. I see that.
Ashley,
I,
come on. He said, Ashley, come on.
no, he said, "Came on." I can't.
Oh,
I'm
um,
done.
yeah, I had all these views, right?
Yeah.
And I had like 4 likes.
Yep.
Just hit it. Just go boop.
Hit
Not
that like button, people. Hit that follow button. Hit that bell to get your notification that we are live on Wednesday
subscribe.
night.
CJ's Corner. What other show has two co-hosts that are women? And I consider myself a co-host and Aubrey a co-host.
I'm just here. It's her show.
I
That
hyped
way.
you,
That
and
way.
you you just put the pin in the balloon, man. I was so excited and I was hyped, and you were like, "No, I'm just here."
I am just here. I sit here and listen, and I move the pages along.
Okay, basement light. All right,
Let's
all right.
go. I've got the
So,
wheels started too for giveaways today,
oh, we
guys.
got the wheel going. I have I have cards. You let me know. I was gonna do just some hockey, no big deal hockey. I could do football, some baseball. I'm waiting for Title City and Rhonda to come on. I'm gonna email Title City just so to remind them so we get some giveaways going. How we do that is we have trivia, we have a wheel, we do all kinds of stuff.
We
Right,
just
Aubrey?
have fun, guys. We're here for fun. We're here for sports card knowledge.
Yes. 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 Tell them, Aubrey.
Yeah. We're here for you guys, for your entertainment. Woo!
uh yeah, but I tell him to come on so we can start. Okay, there we go. He might still be doing his basement too, so can't hold it against him.
Right.
Okay, let's do our first giveaway, okay?
Okay, I'm just adding the last bit of people that came in here.
Okay,
So, one
let's
moment.
do, we're just gonna do, since we're doing the wheel, let's just do 2 upper deck canvas cards. Jack Hughes and Andrei Vasilevsky.
Oh,
Wait a minute. Hold on.
2 canvas cards, guys.
Two
Going up.
canvas. They're not their, young guns, but Christine Jeff Wilson is, yep, yes. You are correct. You are correct. And thank you for redoing that word. I appreciate it. Yes, you are correct. And he made a lot of mistakes. And I made mistakes. Like I said, people don't know what you just don't know. Let's Ashley, Aubrey, put yourself on the wheel.
It's all right. I don't need to be on the wheel.
Guys, everything I say to her, she's killing me.
What?
Spin it.
Hang
Spin
on.
it.
Before I spin it, make sure your name's on there,
7.
everybody.
7.
We're gonna shuffle it 7 times, but make sure your name's on the wheel, guys.
Yes, please. And where's Grim? He cleaned up last time. Grim, you on?
I don't see him
Please come
yet.
in the chat. Oh, hold on. Stooks is here. Is here.
Yep, he's on there.
Hey, Stooks. Yeah, you're right. We all make mistakes and learn from them.
Yes,
Hey,
Alex,
Alex.
you're on
Happy
there.
New Year. Alex is on. You're right, Stooks. Like I said, it led me to sports car radio. I learned from my mistakes and ended up turning out to be great for me. You're right. Are we ready?
Shuffled 30 times. She said 7, so I'm gonna shuffle it 7
Remember, I said,
times.
what did I say last time?
Yeah, I'm like 1 through 10, please. All right, here's 7 times. We're gonna shuffle 1, 2, 3, 4,
4,
5,
5,
6,
6, 7.
7. Good
Happy New
luck.
Year. Uh-oh. 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 Who is it?
Doug Sports Cards.
All right.
I don't think Doug's on here yet, though.
Doug, are you in the chat?
This is one Rhonda told me to put on the wheel.
Wait, is he here?
I don't think he is here yet.
Dude,
We'll have to respin, Doug.
we're respinning. No, we're not doing that. Okay, nice. Doug, when you come on here, we'll put you on the wheel.
Yeah.
We got a lot more cards to give away. Don't you worry.
Let's see. I don't see Bob here yet.
Boozle's not here?
I don't see Grim here yet.
Okay.
Doug's not here yet.
Okay.
Rockin' You All Night is not here yet. I already had the names on there that Rhonda wanted me to make sure were on there, but
Okay.
all right. I think all these people are here. Is Tim here?
John, how many
Yeah,
times?
Tim's here.
Yeah, Tim's here.
Okay.
John, how many times? 1 through 10.
Hobby Champs isn't here.
They'll be here definitely. And
Yeah, we'll add them back. We'll add them back once they're actually in here, so they get a chance. Okay, John, 4 times. Here we go.
4.
1,
Here we go.
2, 3,
3, 4.
4.
Happy
Good
New
luck.
Year. Uh-oh. 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 Is that basement?
Lonely basement.
Nice. Nice.
Congrats.
Oh, Rhonda in the house. All right. Basement, I'm going to put my email. And you email me and your address, your information, and I'll send them out to you. No problem. Okay. It's there, right?
Yep. Make sure you
I don't know why I'm in all caps.
It's all good. It's all good. It still works. There's the email. Make sure you email her. We'll
Okay,
make sure
Rhonda's.
your cards get shipped to you.
This is basements. Definitely. Okay. How about my least favorite player in hockey, Jack Eichel? And it is a
Why do you not like him?
2017-2018 OPG Platinum.
Oh, wow. Is that a liquid metal or just a regular? I can't tell.
He said change the PIN number for your debit card. Okay, here we go. You ready?
Here, let's show the card real quick. There it is. All right.
Beautiful set. OPG Platinum was nice.
I love O-Pee-Chee Plat.
Them and Allure.
Oh yeah, Allure is one of my favorite.
Let's put Rhonda on.
Yep, that's what I'm doing.
Anybody else? Anybody else? Come on in the chat. Let's put you on the wheel.
Let's go. What? How many times should I shuffle it? Lonely Basement.
Lonely Basement, you won. Tell us. Okay, 5.
5 times. Here we go. 1, 2.
That's not what he said, but
3, 4, 5.
Yes. Happy New Year. Spin it up. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh,
Is that
Stooks! Stooks gets it.
Stooks with the icon. Let me put my email in. Just you guys take this down, okay? Okay, Stooks with the Ikes. Okay. Stook. I like that. Everybody put in Stook. All right. How about a Jake Ottinger? Is that how you spell it? Pronounce it?
Yeah, they call him the Otter.
Okay. Oh, I love otters.
There's the card.
There's the otter. I do love otters. Like real otters. I wish we were raffling real otters. Like a family of otters. Okay. Spin it up, Stooks. How many times, my friend? Oh, Matthew, aren't you coming in on today? Didn't he say he was coming on? Him and Philly Joe?
Maybe.
I
saw Lonely Basement said 2, so I'll do. Oh, there's 7. All right.
7.
1,
Stooks
2,
came in hard.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Good luck. Whew.
Happy New Year. Uh-oh. Is it not?
Oh, it's going to be Alex.
Alex.
For the otter.
Alex with the otter. There it is. Very nice. There. Yes, for the Mick. Oh, wow. I wasn't even close to the camera on that one. All right, Alex.
I'll treasure that one, he said.
This is a big one.
Oh, this is a big one.
It's a big one.
Are we doing a wheel spin or a trivia question for this one?
Trivia question.
All right.
For a gold label, Nomar Garcia Parra. Look at that. I even cleaned it with the microfiber cloth and everything.
Beautiful card.
Look at that. Trivia. Go ahead, Aubrey.
All right. Well, I got to get a trivia question up.
Can't look it up, guys. Can't look it up. We had a ball doing this, so everybody played fair too. Can't look it up.
Since it's a baseball card, let's have a baseball question, shall we?
Okay.
All right. Which MLB player holds the record for the most RBIs in a single season?
Oh, I know this one. I'm not going to answer.
Well, you're giving the giveaway.
I forgot. Uh-oh, hold on. My tooth fell out. Time out.
Stooks got it, though. Hack Wilson is correct.
Yep. What do you have, 198 or 192?
191.
Okay, I think my tooth is back in.
Technical difficulties over here, folks. Congratulations, Stook, on the baseball card. Maybe you'll get her tooth, too.
I'm so excited it fell out. Oh, I fell out earlier. This is a temporary filling.
Damn.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Uh-oh. Stukes. Oh yeah, double bonus Stukes. Oh, look at John just coming in with a different trivia answer. Uh-oh. Who's this? Who's this guy?
Oh.
Who is this guy?
How are we doing?
Welcome. How are you? Happy New Year, Colin.
Happy New Year. How's it going?
Besides my tooth falling out, excellent.
I saw that.
Did you?
What is this? Is this a temporary or is this a permanent?
It's a temporary and
Okay, it's just temporary. I know that feeling. I have one too. I mean, it's like permanent now, but
I don't know what's happening. I
remember I was reffing basketball, and like you have the whistle obviously in your mouth, and I had a temporary tooth right in the front. It was always like falling out, and I was like trying to do my best, but
I was eating a pancake and it exploded.
Ew.
The tooth exploded.
Yeah, just now. Hold on, time out, Aubrey.
What?
I think she needs a dentist. Are they open on New Year's? Probably not.
Well, I'm sorry.
This late?
I'm
Probably
sorry. It is how it is. Still.
What's going on tonight? What's going on in the card world? I have no idea.
Let's see. I've been watching SCV.
Yeah.
The guy who wears the robe.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. I saw a robe last night at the casino I wanted. I was going to come on in a robe. I was like, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's been talking about people who got busted for stealing. He's been talking about how to make money, and his strategy was speculate, get the rookies, get them graded immediately, and flip them.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that strategy?
I mean, I think you've got to be on it, right? I think it's a slightly higher risk strategy than now. First of all, I'm not saying that the strategy doesn't work, but for me, like it's a slightly higher risk strategy than probably one I would do, or one that I would be more comfortable doing. But high risk, high reward. If you nail it and you get it right, and you're in on Jaden Daniels, who I think is probably still hot, but he was having a very good season, obviously. Yes. I think the tricky part is actually getting enough of these cards, right? I know they make a ton of these cards, but the sets come out, you've got to get them, you've got to send them to PSA, you've got to get them back. You're probably not doing the value or the slow service that they have, which takes, I think, maybe 60 days. Maybe it's 45 or 50 days. You're probably doing the 2-week turnaround, which is probably $25 a card. This is, and then within that 20 days, you're waiting to get your card back. A lot of stuff can happen. A lot of stuff can happen with the players. Whereas, Michael Jordan he ain't going to fall off in the next 2 weeks. Neither is Kobe, neither is Dennis Rodman or whoever you want to pick that is no longer playing. So I think
you're saying vintage then?
Well, yeah. I mean, I think vintage goes back. For me, vintage is probably like pre-1970-ish. Anything past that is like Ken Griffey Jr. and those types of players. I wouldn't necessarily call their cards vintage, but obviously it depends on who you ask. You ask a 20-year-old, then it seems like a really long time ago. But we remember when Ken Griffey Jr. was a rookie, and so I don't know. For me, I've had a little bit more success. Now, keep in mind, I've probably only sent about 50 cards to PSA in the past 6 months or so. But I've had decent success buying $5 to $10 Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant cards. And the ones that come back 9s, you're breaking even on. The ones that come back 10s, you're 5, 6, 7xing your money. and then occasionally you get slapped like with a PSA 5. Well, what I do is I find, 25 or 30 Michael Jordan cards that are worth $1, put that PSA 5 in there, and you're going to end up getting $5 to $6 a card across that entire lot. So, I mean, look, I think there's a lot of strategies that work in this hobby. It just depends on how much risk you're willing to take. And I think the other thing is I don't watch a lot of the games. I'll watch football, but I couldn't tell you who is doing good in basketball. I have no idea. I have no idea anything that's going on in the NBA. I'll watch a little bit of baseball, but it's such a big league. I don't know what's going on at the Yankees and the Red Sox or the Mariners or the A's, like I know what's going on with the Giants to a little degree, but it's such a large league. I think it's hard to kind of know what's going on. So, but I don't know. That's just my deal. Who's this guy?
Hey, Sawyer, Happy New Year.
Hello.
Do you have any questions for us?
No, I'm just here to kind of relax.
So, was it a rough night on New Year's Eve?
We'll put your name on the wheel, okay?
Okay.
Sawyer, did you have a rough night last night? Okay, hold on. Just relax, Sawyer. Have a good time. We have a wheel, Colin.
A wheel. What's this wheel?
And guess what? Guess what the card is? It's a 2013 Panini Select Chris Johnson card.
Okay, nice.
Wait,
He's an
you're
actual
gonna give it
player
away?
named Chris Johnson. You know my name's Chris Johnson, right? So we're gonna give that away.
Favorite player. Okay.
We're gonna do a giveaway.
Yes,
right.
not for that. I'm kidding. No, we're not gonna give that away. Jeez, oh, man.
I thought
A
you meant to.
1990 OPC Premier Rookie Jeremy Roenick card.
Wow. Wheel.
Put Colin's name on too. Colin gets
Wow, I could win.
Colin's on. Colin, you're on the wheel, Colin. We
I'm
have trivia and everything, Colin.
Okay. I saw some of the trivia. I don't think I would have done well on the trivia.
How many times?
How many times should we shuffle it?
How many times? Will we spin it multiple times?
No, I'll shuffle it.
Oh, shuffle. Oh, I see. I don't know. Maybe twice.
Okay. Here we go. 1, 2.
Oh, I see.
Did you add Rockin' You All Night?
Yep, I didn't get the clearances, so I'll get the clearances next time.
John.
Who got it?
John did.
John?
Yep.
Congratulations. You got the Roenick. So,
wow.
How was your New Year's Eve, Colin?
It was good. Yeah, didn't do a whole lot. I'm an old man now, so I did not stay up till midnight. I don't think I made it past 9:30. So, but
we went out at 12:15. Waited till the casino emptied out a little, and then went in. And we had a good time.
What casino is this?
Right here, casino? Seneca, Niagara. It's right here,
okay.
like 5 minutes away.
And then what was the game of choice when you were in the casino?
I was on fire with some kind of I don't really go. So we were just playing slots, not video poker, like just regular slot machines, right?
Okay.
So my friend sits down and I'm about to sit down. And this woman comes in and she's like, she was my elder. So I said, you could sit there. Oh, she won a ton.
Wow.
She won a ton. I was a little bitter, but then I looked at it and said, maybe she needed it. You know what I mean?
Maybe. Or how, yeah, you never know how much you put into the machine by the time they hit.
Yeah. Yeah. Some woman drove her car into the falls and passed away.
Jeez.
She
Really?
lost everything.
Oh,
yes.
no.
Drove it right in, right in.
They don't have like guardrails around this thing. You can just
No, you just go right in.
My goodness.
Okay,
Oh,
now like you're like from me to my computer. That's how close you are to the water when you go down.
Dang! Wow!
Huh.
Wow!
It's right
That sucks.
there. Yeah, so a lot of people jump over. A lot of people go over. One of my friends, he went over in a barrel twice. And the first time he came out naked with a cowboy hat on, a tie, and cowboy boots, drinking a beer.
From falling
he wasn't
into the falls?
supposed to go over. Somebody just asked him if he wanted to do it.
And he did it?
Sure. And he came
Oh
out.
my God.
Yep, drinking a beer naked.
Jesus.
He got like 10-year. He got a 10-year ban from the U.S., $250,000 fine. The second time he got banned from the U.S. and got $1 million fine. But he used to drive back over with us all the time. So he was, he never got in trouble. But yeah, he was, oh man, he had the greatest bar that you've ever seen in your life at Maple Leaf Village and right over there in Niagara Falls, Ontario. He used to come out and serve shrooms. Mushrooms.
Yeah.
Mushrooms. And people would ride. It was in a mall, but people would ride motorcycles in there and do burnouts up and down the mall. It was insanity. I loved it. I was like 18. Who wouldn't? I was like, this is the greatest thing I've ever seen.
Sounds like a crazy
This is what I've been missing out all these years. It was great. It was great. Yeah. I had a ball.
Wow.
And then, yeah. And then that was it,
When you grew up.
We had he went away for a little bit. He's back now, but that's the way it is,
Well, mushrooms, United States bans, illegal crossings into the country. Sounds like a guy that's living on the edge.
Oh, what a great guy, though. When I tell you what a great guy, I can't even tell you. I can't tell you half the stories on here because I don't want to use that kind of language. And he would tell a cop that was 5 feet from him the most vile, disgusting stuff to his face.
Oh,
and it was just like, I'm like, oh, Jeff, man, that's a cop. He said, I went to school with him and then just went on a tirade. I can't even say what he said.
Jeez.
Really, that's like a private conversation for anybody, because how it's PC now. That was not a PC conversation. So I can't smile, but
it's okay. You look like a hockey player. Like you look like you.
Great, thanks, Colin. That's the look I was going for tonight.
Right.
What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that?
You could just say, you had a rough night on the ice.
Yeah,
I had a rough night at the casino. I tripped and headbutted. I headbutted the valet by accident. I don't even drink, and it was out of hand.
Oh my!
Oh, the Clarence is in the house. We had Rockin' You All Night. Do you remember him, Colin?
Who?
Rockin' You All Night.
Rockin' You All Night.
This guy right here.
Ryan, he had vintage cards, he had like all the Al Kaline cards and all that.
Oh, okay, yeah.
He brought a band on, the Clarences, and Petty came on that night too.
Okay,
and they're really good, really good.
Cool,
nice guys.
Nice.
In case you just got here, my tooth fell out. I had a fake tooth in that was made out of temporary filling that fell out. I wish I had a great story for that, but I do not. So my mother told me not to smile. She said, "Don't laugh or smile when you're on tonight."
Good luck.
Yeah. Too late for that.
I can't stop laughing. Yeah, that's what I was going for. A nice Stooks was a smuggler. Yeah, that's what I was going for. Hockey player. Thank you, Colin.
You're welcome. Yeah.
Nothing that like not seeing somebody for a month and my front tooth is gone. You know,
Hey,
what are you
could be
gonna do?
worse.
If you can't
It
laugh
could be
at
worse.
yourself, you can't laugh.
That's right.
Oh, this one fell out too. By the way.
There you go, Colin. You have a
And I
question
was
from the
eating presents.
Clarences.
I am from Stockton, and I was in Modesto today, so I know both of those cities intimately. I used to work in Modesto. I used to work in, well, it'd be North Modesto. I
Really?
used to work at Del Rio Country Club in Modesto. Would drive from Stockton to Del Rio Country Club and clean the golf clubs. It's good stuff.
Well, look at John. John's from here, so he knows where I'm talking about. Lundy's Lane and all that. That's where Canada has full nudity. They have like a double strip bar.
Okay.
Guys get naked and the girls get naked, but the guys, there's no rules down there. We're downstairs. The women are upstairs, and there's no
rules upstairs,
rules. Yeah, you can't touch the women.
but you can the men.
I've seen stuff that I cannot talk about on here.
You
I've
can
seen stuff.
confirm. Can't
I was
confirm or
so-
deny, but
I was so impressed that I tipped the girl.
so
Yeah.
wow.
I can't even say rhymes like.
How do you get a job at one of these places? Do you
Yeah,
do you have to,
all
you
the
know,
guys
you
are.
have to have
It's
certain
all guys.
qualifications or
All guys are bartenders.
okay.
I don't know upstairs. I don't go to the women one. I always go to the men.
Well,
And,
we can go. I can, we can compare floors and contrast the different
I
styles.
could say a lot. I'm going to get off
talent.
this subject because if I get on this subject, forget about it. I'll have like a million views. You can touch the women if you got the loonies and toonies. John, that's what I threw at a stripper before it bounced off his butt onto the carpet and nobody touched it.
Wow.
And it stayed there all night. Time out. Aubrey, take over.
Yeah.
I got to put another tooth in.
Oh, wait, what?
Take over.
Take
So
over
Aubrey, you
what?
gotta.
Yeah.
Looks like you have a Lions jersey on there.
Yep.
Is that your
Absolutely.
team, or are you just a fan of the jersey?
Oh, no, this is my team, and it's been my team since I was a little kid. So I'm not one of those Lions fans that just popped up out of nowhere.
Well, yeah, I guess there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, I've followed the NFL, and I know the Lions are doing quite well, but have they locked up the top seed, or what's their status as it relates to the playoffs?
They have to beat the Vikings this weekend to get number 1 seed, but no matter what, they're in the playoffs. So,
Nice.
but we really need that number 1 seed because our whole defensive line is just hurt. So we need a break.
So you have a lot of
you
injuries.
saw what the Bills did to him, Colin. You saw what the Bills did to Detroit.
Yeah,
I saw the score. I did see the score.
We smacked them. Like they were kids.
Yeah. Okay.
They may or may not have another tooth. We'll see if this one lasts.
Here you go, Kristen. You got a question?
Okay.
Yep. Week 18 versus the Vikings, number 1 or number 5. It's like, and it will be the first time a team like 14-3 goes to the playoffs as a wild card spot. It's crazy.
Yeah, like a fifth and sixth have like the best records, and the 2 division winners have nothing.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like I think one isn't even 500. Are they?
No, I don't.
Top
think so.
5 musicians from Buffalo. Wow. I don't know who's from Buffalo, except the Goo Goo Dolls. Do you guys know any musicians from Buffalo?
I don't.
Oh, I know Chuck Mangione. He was from Niagara Falls. Yes, Rick James. The lead singer from the Goo Goo Dolls. I'm not saying top 5. I'm just saying who I remember. Yeah, Rick James, but he didn't turn out good. Johnny Resnick, that's the Goo Goo Dolls. Chuck Mangione. Buffalo Springfield basement isn't from Buffalo. Because his name's Buffalo Springfield. Yeah, I'm in Niagara Falls. Chuck Mangione was big here. We had a couple people. There was a couple back in the 50s who had a big hit from Buffalo, and they were Italian. Hobby Champs in the house. Look, we got a special guest. New Year's. He made an appearance, which is amazing. So, Colin, what are you focusing on, collecting wise? Still the
Yeah,
same?
collecting wise, yeah. I've been eBay sales have picked up. They definitely slowed down quite a bit heading into Thanksgiving, heading into Christmas. And I've just noticed over the past couple of weeks, it feels like things have picked up a little bit more back to, I only sell maybe like $1,000 or $1,100 a month. So, $25, $30 a day in sales. I don't have a lot of high price stuff listed. So selling $30 worth of stuff is probably 4 to 5 or more sales per day of
Okay.
$1 to $5 cards. And that definitely slowed down, at least for me. It's meaningfully picked up over the past week or so. I'm still I Check on my cards had a promotion where if you spent X amount of dollars, you got money off, and then you got like a discount on shipping. So I took advantage of that. I probably spent maybe $300 or $400, and I normally do that with Check on my cards. People put all their cards on sale, and I go through and I just try to buy as many cards as I possibly can on there. I'm still sticking to buying primarily Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, a little bit of like Deion Sanders, and maybe like Emmett Smith, and just in general, these Hall of Fame athletes. That's pretty much all I've been buying. And when I get them, I take a look at them. I have a big, it's not on right now, but I have a light that is for recording or whatever. I turn that on. I look at the cards. If they look good, I put them off to the side. And once I have 20 of them or 25 or 30 or whatever, I send them into PSA. Haven't had any big hits from PSA where you get a 10 on a card that makes it worth, 10x. But I've hit some 10s and some 9s on some decent cards to where it probably makes it either marginally profitable or at least break even from kind of a submission standpoint. And I think it's just a numbers game. The more you send in, eventually you will hit. I have sent cards in where if they would have gotten 9s or 10s, it would have been a huge score, like probably a 4-figure type of Michael Jordan card. But sometimes they come back 8, sometimes they come back 7. I sent in a Barry Bonds autograph card for Ryan, and it was a white bordered card, beautiful card. He's had it for a long time. Comes back a PSA 7. And so it's just like
What?
you get whacked. What I have found is I think I might change my strategy up a little bit moving into next year. And I feel like PSA definitely does what most people call pop control. So if let's say there's only like 50 PSA 10s out there, they are going to be very strict and very, very, very strategic about how they add to that PSA 10 pile. What I have noticed is you send in these cards where there's almost no PSA 10s, or, like I sent in a John Randall card, Topps Chrome card, refractor card. John Randall, I think, is a Hall of Famer from the Vikings. Defensive player, still popular, but nothing big. I bought the card off Check on My Cards, and I actually think it was labeled near mint. So Check on My Cards bundles all their cards, but then if there's something wrong with it, they kind of put it off to the side and say, this is near mint. I bought it as near mint, send it to PSA, and of course it comes back PSA 10. And
Really?
so
That's big.
So
Was that the only 10?
I had a couple other 10s, but
No, was that John Randall the only 10?
I think there's 2. It's a pop 2 on the 10, but the other 10 I haven't seen. There's no record of a sale. So it's definitely kind of a one of one, at least in the marketplace. So I actually think and then I had some luck with some Ben Roethlisberger. I had some Ben Roethlisberger kind of refractor cards. They're relatively valuable cards, $5 to $6 each. Sent them in, got 2 10s. And so it does happen. I feel like it happens more on that kind of less popular athlete or that less popular card, that if you're sending in Kobe Bryant Topps Chrome cards, Topps Chrome refractor cards, they're damn thing better be flawless for you to even come close to a 10.
Really?
Otherwise I feel like otherwise I feel like they are doing what I would consider kind of population control. Like, for example, I sent in a Michael Jordan card. It's a base card that's probably worth on its own. It's one of these EX Century base cards that I think on its own might be worth $15, $20. And so when you get up into like a PSA 10 version of that card, it's worth a lot. Several hundreds of dollars, even in today's market. And I think that one came back a PSA 8. I mean, yeah, cards like that. You find stuff like that. Calvin Johnson.
Oh, yeah.
Could be a lot of,
I have another one too. Somebody, told me when you get your cards graded, get like at least 10 before 1980 and 10 over 1980. So I did that because I only had 2 below 1980 because the accident wiped all my vintage out also. And now I got a pretty nice collection, actually.
Nice.
I built that up, because modern, it gives me a headache because there's so many choices. I can't do it. I get dizzy. How do you feel about that, Aubrey?
Yeah, I mean, I collect mostly hockey cards, so like I know hockey cards really well, but then when I go into the football, I'm like, what am I even looking at? I don't even know what to pick, and there's too many things that look exactly the same nowadays too. Like,
yes, and it's like, here's the other thing too. Some guy could be great for 3 weeks and then it just bottoms out. So by the time you get your card back,
yeah.
What's the point, right? Now, when you say population control, do you mean PSA is population controlling?
I think so.
How can they do that? Because if a 10's a 10, it's a 10. That's not right.
I even think Nat Turner is on the record more or less saying this is what they do. Like they literally, this is something that is factored into their consideration of certain cards. Because again, the good old boy has those cards. The value of that card is somewhat tied to the existing population. And if the population swells, then all of a sudden the value of the previous one starts to diminish. And you don't want to piss off those customers because those might be some of your best customers. Not saying this is how I would run the business, not saying this is how the business should be run. I'm just saying this is the business that we're dealing with.
Not fair.
It's not fair, but if you are playing by their rules, you've got to, that's kind of the method of the madness. Now, is this more theory than fact? It's probably some theory, some fact, but just based on, and I'm not just basing it off of my own submissions, I'm basing off what I hear from other people too, and they say kind of the same thing. So you don't run into this is why like SCV's strategy of kind of running into the modern stuff, you tend to not run into this in the modern game. And so that can be one appeal of the modern strategy is, you can send these guys in and the population control is not like a Mickey Mantle or, Michael Jordan card or something.
I see what you're saying. There was a question for us, top 5 sports movies, our favorite of all time. I'm going Bull Durham. I'm going The Natural, Slapshot, Sandlot, and A League of Their Own. Those are my 5 favorite.
League of Their Own is a really good one. I like that one.
Caddyshack, are you really counting that as a sports movie, Ryan?
I like Miracle. Miracle's good.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I was alive though when they won it, so to me.
I
Colin. My mother got me an official USA Olympic Mike Eruzione jersey for Christmas. I wore it last week for the show.
Wow.
Oh, I was so happy. That meant everything to me.
Sweet.
Yeah, the Clarence, the fish that saved Pittsburgh. And I was always also thinking about Bingo Long and the Traveling All Stars. Boom. Yes, I'm old. And yes, I know these corny movies because I am a nerd who has a fake tooth in right now that isn't even a tooth. Okay. I was going to cut a piece of gum, but
I think
now it's
if
like
you
it
wore
was,
if you wore the hockey jersey right now, it would be, it would just
Yeah, you gotta
blend
go put
you
the
in.
know,
You
hockey
wouldn't even
jersey
notice.
on.
like I got my ASU thing on. I did my makeup according to what I was wearing, and my tooth fell out. So it all is gone. All is gone.
Goon.
It all is gone. I mean, I strategized and I was like, oh man, hey. And my hair came out nice, and that was it. My tooth fell out live on air. Then I got called a hockey player. Major League, good call.
Major
Ryan.
League is so good.
I swear, Colin. Who said The Running Man with Arnold Schwarzenegger? What are some of your guys' favorite sports movies?
Well,
Wow, I'm
I'm
hearing
afraid to
crickets.
say I do not watch movies.
No, you don't
I'm
watch movies?
no. I can't tell you. I mean, yeah, my kids will have ones on.
Mm-hmm.
Cars movie I've probably seen 30 times in the last couple of years. Uh I am not a movie. I have probably seen less than 25, 30 movies in my entire life. So I'm just
Really?
not a
Oh,
form
I'm
of
a
media.
movie nut.
But I can tell you, what the Lakers did in 2009, you know what I mean? So it's like I remember what happened in real life, but movies are not
Okay.
movies are not something I've devoted a lot of time to. So you guys would be better at
Everybody,
this than I am.
everybody's different.
Yeah.
Everybody's different. Like everybody has their niche or what they like to watch. I was always like a movie nerd, because when I was younger, like in my 18s and up, everybody always came here to hang out. So we'd watch movies and, have a good time and whatnot. So this was like the meeting house. And so we had a good time.
Cool.
Watched a lot
Yeah.
of movies. Watched a lot of movies. Especially oh God, The Sandlot. You've had to have seen that.
I have seen that. I remember watching that.
Okay.
Yeah, as a kid.
I love that movie. I loved it. Who got game? No, I didn't like those. I didn't like those kind of movies. I didn't like basketball movies at all. Um, wow, the Clarences is going back. So Ryan, how you feeling about your Las Vegas show coming up next Thursday?
So yeah, we were going live Thursday night. I'm not exactly sure what time yet. Probably about the same time as what we would normally do. Probably somewhere 5:35, 6 o'clock on the East Coast or on the West Coast.
Okay.
So that'd be 8:30, 8, 9 p.m. On the East Coast. We're working on some guests. I do believe SCV Sports Cards
Nice.
will call in, so that'll be a first time on the show. I do think there are some people native to Las Vegas who may or may not be in the hotel room. Blaz could potentially be on the program. That's possible. We may or may not be working his algorithm at the sports book as well during the week. So we'll give an update on how that goes. Other people may be coming in or not. So we'll see. Yeah. But it will likely be a one night only event, and we'll probably be on for maybe 2 hours, 3 hours or so. And then we'll get back to work.
What do you think the highlight of the night will be?
Highlight of the night? I think we will be running a parallel. It's Wednesday, so I got to do this tomorrow. So it's starting tomorrow in the Sports Card Radio eBay account. There'll be auctions for Christine flip-flops, signed flip-flops, So I will be listing those tomorrow. That's what I got to do. Those will be running 7-day auctions. I'll have them try to end around the time the show is going on, so we can kind of not shill bid, but we can kind of pump up our own auctions.
Yeah, don't mind
Shill, but not
building.
shill bid our own stuff, and
Yep.
we'll pump those up. And I do also have some custom made Jeff Wilson lawsuit cards that will also be making an appearance. These are Will Greyer cards that have been cut and modified, and that have a actual piece of the lawsuit that Jeff Wilson sent us. It was about maybe 2 years ago or 3 years ago at the time. I'm not exactly sure when that was, but so we'll have
Hobby
both
Champs.
of those items.
Read Hobby Champs thing. Question.
Do all I mean, I don't know. I have not been keeping up with Jeff. If he needs the money, we'll send it to him. If he doesn't need the money, I think he has a wife that is doing pretty well and has done well in her life. And so I don't necessarily think he needs the money. I've been unemployed for about 7 months, so I could use an extra $1 or $2. So I might keep it unless Jeff can prove he's, financially unstable, and then I'll gladly send it over to him.
So last week, I did an apology to you and Ryan for not being able to go to Las Vegas because I feel really bad.
Oh no, don't worry.
Number one, I'm not comfortable with my weight. Number two, I'm not comfortable with my looks to go to Las Vegas. Number three, I need my teeth put in first. And number four, why does everybody think that's so funny? I feel terrible about it. I just told you how I feel about myself. So
your teeth
rename
this. Forget New Year's
right now.
Giveaway extravaganza. Let's just talk about your teeth all the time.
Missing 2 teeth is not boosting my self-esteem, and that was number 4.
Wow.
And number 5, they wanted to charge me $1,400 for 4 nights.
That's where? What hotel?
MGM.
Oh yeah, you kind of had to get in early. It is very expensive this week. In fact, I'm staying at the MGM. Normally when I go to Vegas, it's at I like to stay at the Aria, but that was, I think, $600 a night. I think I got the MGM all week, all in, for $600, because I think there might have been one night that was comped in there.
You got,
but I booked this
a week?
I booked this 6 months ago. You have to book when CS is announced. You have to book.
You asked me 6 weeks ago.
Right.
You asked me 6 weeks ago, and 6 months ago you booked it.
Right.
What the shit?
I mean, you're more than welcome to sleep on the couch in the MGM, but my room will be probably on the lower third of the property and with no view. So, which is completely fine since I'm going to be working.
You know what I just thought of? I could have stayed at my family's or my friends.
Could have done that, yeah. I'm sure
the flight
we could have.
$297 round trip.
That seems cheap. Yeah, that seems cheap. Yeah, I'm trying to do it all in for $1,000. In fact, I might on my Instagram account try to document that. I got into the conference for free. The flight was quote unquote free because I used airline points that I already had. The hotel, I think, is like $600. I'd have to look. So that gives me $400 to play with over the course of 4 or 5 nights. Can I come in under $500 for the other nights? Keep in mind, I won't be drinking. I won't be gambling. So I think I might
went into an apology. You laughed about my teeth, which was number 4 on my self-esteem list. I told you how much everything costs, and you're like, yeah, it cost me $10 for the whole time. And I'm like, you know what? I'm disliking you right now.
I'm living the frugal lifestyle.
Weeks ago.
I'm living frugal. This is how I'm doing it.
Well, if I had 6 months to plan, yeah, I mean, it would have cost me $300. I would have, I didn't even think about staying with my family or my friends. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean,
and my mother was like, my mother's like, stay off the strip. And I was like, no, I'm not getting murdered. You know, I'd rather stay where I rather stay where I know people. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like if I
Yeah.
was to stay at the MGM, say by myself, say I just went to Vegas alone, one of my friends would stay with me. Do you know what I mean?
Sure.
I don't want to be alone, is what I'm saying. And yeah, 6 months, 6 weeks, and the whole trip cost me 25 grand. I was like, I can't go. I did a heartfelt apology to you guys, and all you and Aubrey did was laugh about my tooth jerks on my own
Wow.
show. Feelings.
That's
It is funny. It's funny as
you know what I'm wondering, Aubrey. You have quite a setup over there. You've got the chair. You got a microphone. There's definitely a
Oh, ask
professional
her.
microphone.
Ask
What is this all for this show, or do you operate other? What
Oh,
else is this set up for?
I'm a Twitch streamer, so
Okay, and what do you
yeah.
stream on Twitch?
Right now we're doing a lot of more like horror games, so
Like video games?
yeah.
So you're
We're do-
playing the games, or are you commenting?
Oh,
Commenting on them?
I'm playing the games and dying in my chair because they're terrifying. But yeah, I did
Okay.
a bunch of that. And we were like on the big train of like Among Us when it was out and all that, but mostly just spooky games now.
So you're
So,
playing spooky games. Interesting.
what's your favorite game?
Favorite game? Well, that's hard. I play so many.
Well,
Right.
genre. What's your favorite genre? Horror?
I mean, right now, I guess so. That's all we're playing. I mean, I like shooter games too. Like, I always go back to like Call of Duty and all that too. But
Keeping an eye on you. Shooter games, huh? We're
I am-
watching you. So, Colin, think of a trivia question, and we could give something away.
Trivia question.
Yep.
Sports related or not sports related?
Whatever. Nobody looks it up though. Nobody looks it up. That's the best part.
Okay. Yeah. Give me a couple minutes. I'll think of one.
We're gonna
All
give
right.
away a rookie Lindstrom and a rookie Konstantinov.
Ooh, fancy.
Two of the
Wow.
best. Two of the best. Crickets. Somebody. King
Do you
Kong
need me to start
Bundy on
talking?
commute.
Do I need
Hey,
to
Ryan,
come up with a
from,
question?
Hey, Rocking You All Night. King Kong Bundy was a genius, by the way. He acted like a nut, but he was really a genius. Okay, go ahead, Colin.
I need to have a trivia question right now.
Do you want me to get a
Go ahead.
That would be fantastic. Yeah, I'm
Okay.
gonna pass my obligation to Aubrey.
Are you? You're just gonna pass on the response and just go.
He looks like a pro. I mean, I think it's more than
You could
more than
answer.
appropriate.
Anybody?
Who
Go ahead.
was the first WNBA player to win both the MVP and Rookie of the Year in the same season?
Ooh. You got to put in the chat. First one in the chat.
First WNBA player to win both the MVP and Rookie of the Year in the same season. It is
You got to
not.
know that, Colin.
It is not Becky Hammond, and it's
What
not
about-
Diana
I have
Taurasi.
no idea.
Ooh. Next, pencil.
Cadence Parker is correct.
Wow.
Pencil.
Got it.
Super rookie. Lindstrom and Konstantinov. One day I'll get this camera right. Don't you worry. Right there. Don't you worry. It's episode 9. I'm getting.
That's not that many. So I think
Yeah, I'm getting.
you know,
I'm trying.
yeah.
Aubrey's a huge help to me. I was like telling her we're both co-hosts, and I really, appreciate her help. And she goes, "Not my show, it's yours. I'm just here." I said, "Jesus." And she has, like you and Ryan each have 2.1%. So does Aubrey.
Oh wow, this is fantastic.
And she busts my balloon every time. Every time I give her a compliment.
I mean, I feel like I don't do anything. I just sit here quietly and smile. So
And
You
that was a
do.
trivia question, so that was
yeah.
solid.
Well,
Yeah.
you do the chat though.
I mean, yeah, I do the chat. Sure. Yeah.
Do you know how hard it is for me to do the chat, look
Yeah.
and talk?
Yeah.
You saw me the
Yeah.
first few episodes.
It's
It
true.
wasn't
It's
easy.
true.
Maybe she felt bad for you and
No,
she did.
rocking you all night forced me on here, and now I'm on here every week.
Clarence says top 5 Kenner starting lineup action figures. Bo Jackson, Chris Mullen,
Hmm.
Wade Boggs, Gretzky, Lemieux.
Wow.
Those are my top 5 starting lineup figures. Anybody want to yell when they like? You know, there's no rules. Just yell whatever you want out.
Yeah,
I
those are
mean,
good.
yeah, I mean, personally, it'd be like Joe Montana, Jordan, Kobe probably had one. You know, that would probably be my. If I had 3, I would take those 3.
Those are good too. I mean, you can't really go wrong. You know,
Sure.
I remember when McFarlane came out with them. Those were really nice cards. So they really were.
Yeah.
He did a great
Yeah.
job with those. I grabbed the worst pile of hockey cards in the history of hockey cards. Like if anybody won these cards right here, they'd never come on my show again. So, with that in mind, let's try. Hold on here. I got some here. Let's hold on. Nope, not that one. Ain't nobody getting that one. Nope.
Oh boy.
Nope. Oh wait, this is from my grading pile. No. Okay.
Pavel Bure was a great player.
Pavel,
Yeah.
without a doubt. Look at all the Russians.
I have
Mogilny.
that cheesy card of his and rollerblades. I love that card.
Yeah, that wasn't his best moment.
I love that card. It's one of my favorites.
He had ball huggers on and rollerblades and like fluorescent colors.
If that ain't 90s, I don't know what is.
Yeah, and he was sitting on like a railing. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was weird. That may be one of the weirdest things. Okay, so let's see here. Hold on, everyone. Hold on. I have a Mariano Rivera.
Wow.
I got a ton of these. 1997 Flair Showcase, row 2.
Row 2.
Back at 9.
Look at that.
Wow.
Back at 9. So this is going to be a very hard question. What was the row in the seat number I sat in when Clint Malarchuk got his throat cut at the
Wow.
I'm kidding. I ask people those questions all the time. They get so mad. Okay. Well, no, Colin's not going to ask anything. We already went through that. Row 28, seat 55. No, not even close. But that's a good try, though, Alex. I appreciate it. John would come closer than anybody because he's been to the odd. I know he has. Oh my God.
Was he right?
Might have to give it to him. John, you're the new owner of a Mariano Rivera BGS.
Oh, no, wait, hold on. Colin. Pump the brake.
Sorry.
I said row and seat. I didn't ask colors.
Okay, now he's getting close, though. He's getting close.
Yes, you're in the section.
Pump the brakes, okay.
John, I'm like rooting for you now. Like
it's not quite in the bubble mailer yet, but we're
No, I'm gonna ask a question.
Okay.
Section 216, row 4, C20. Hold on.
I mean, he's
No.
He's
Mm-mm.
very
Nope.
specific there.
Wow, he
360.
really was, because he knows the odd. No.
No.
Okay, here we go.
Carry
For
the
real.
one.
John.
For real. For
Real
real.
question.
I'll give you credit with the gold. See, it went gold, red, blue, then orange. I give you credit with the gold. Okay, here we go. No. No. What are the two national sports of Canada?
Two national sports of Canada.
Can I guess? Curling is one.
You got to put it in the chat, Colin.
Yeah. Oh, I can't. I'm on the back end, so I
Okay,
can't.
there's two. There's two.
Is curling one?
and hockey.
Thought maybe hockey was so obvious.
Stooks got it.
Lacrosse.
Yeah,
Makes
I
sense.
said curling and hockey
Lacrosse
too.
is like summer hockey, basically.
Oh wow.
Stooks. This card, you won it for $40, Stooks. I'll give you my Cash App after the show. No, I'm just kidding.
Yes. It's $40 shipping.
It'll be $58 shipping, but don't worry about it, Stooks.
If you want to meet her in Las Vegas next week, that would be fine. She'll bring the Mariana with her.
You gotta come to Niagara Falls, Stooks.
Yeah.
Come get your car.
Right.
Let's see. What else do I have? Hold on.
You're just like Santa Claus today.
I can't stand the Yankees or Rivera, but I got a ton of those. That's why.
Wow.
Okay. It's a New Year's giveaway extravaganza. I can't give away like what? I gotta give away something.
I guess. Yeah. I mean, Sean Alexander.
Collectors. Hold on, I can't see the Collector's Edge
Edge.
Supreme. Rookie update. PSA 9.
That's a big
That's
card.
It's an old PSA, man.
Is that a good card?
It was. I mean, I mean,
What
it still
about
is. Now it's a bargain bin type of card at a card show, but at one time that was top of the mark.
And Alex, my whole family are Yankee fans, except my father, so I can't stand the Yankees. Signed flip-flops, basement. They're going up for help me, Colin.
Tomorrow night they will be live on the Sports
On
Card
auction.
Radio eBay. Yeah, I'm gonna put them up tomorrow. They'll end at, I don't know, I'll probably list them maybe right about now, maybe a little later, and or kind of stagger them. And yeah, a 7-day auction. They'll end next Thursday, and it'll be a one night only event.
You notice when he said people calling in, he left someone out too. Boy, I tell you, Colin, I haven't talked to you for a month and already forgotten about me.
No, I'm actually still holding out hope you'll actually make it to Las Vegas, so that you won't have to call in. You'll actually be there.
It's 5 days away.
Hope is still alive. You can get to Vegas anytime. There's always flights in and out of the joint.
Have you read any of my texts?
I have, yeah. I've I have.
Here, that's the trivia question. How am I going to get to Vegas in 5 days?
Well, when there's a will, there's a way. I mean,
Clarence says Buffalo Braves. Go ahead, Colin. Let's hear it.
They're with enough willpower, I think you can make it.
John, his thing is Sports Card Radio on eBay. The same as the show. Not on Spirit. No, the pilot will probably want to go down for the count. Seattle Pilots, Buffalo. So this is a hard question because I really like Sean Alexander. What is the northernmost capital in the world?
In the world?
I know it off the top of my head. That's why I asked it. There's a capital country. What is the most northern capital of the world?
I have no idea. Geography also
about-
not my strong suit.
No. I'll put 500 towards your Vegas trip if you
There we
go.
go, John.
Are you
See,
serious, John?
this is it. Here we go. This is why I'm holding out hope still, because I think, it's like one of these things where you can you could fundraise into the close. Get on
that makes
get on
me
that
look.
jet.
That makes me look terrible. That makes me,
No,
and I'm
it
not
doesn't.
going to lose weight in 5 days.
Probably not, but neither am I. So
Oh my God, John got it. Did you look it up? Basement John came in on a tie. Did you guys look it up? John, you got the capital. Be honest. Did you look it up?
I think if they spelt it right, they had to have looked it up, because there's no way you know how to spell.
Oh,
however you say it. There's no way.
John's been there before.
Oh, he's been there before. So John sounds like a very cultured man.
That's you. He's been there 3 times. And Champs no one looked it up. Basement didn't look it up. That's why it takes everybody longer, because they play by the rules.
Wow. John, you can come to Vegas.
It's not like I put up a Mantle rookie, you know what I mean? Because the question will be, what is E equals MC squared? What's the answer? Einstein's thing. Go ahead and answer that. Congratulations. Now, here's the best part. Hit the like button. Please. I get views and nobody hits the like button. At least they don't hit the dislike button. I mean, that's cool. But hit the like button.
I think they actually count the same.
It counts as a view.
Yeah, I actually think YouTube recognizes both the thumbs up and the thumbs down button equally as a signal.
No, not even that, because somebody just hit the like button.
It's good.
He said besides Bjork. Okay, hold on. I'm putting my Cash App up. And do not send me money, John. If you want to, if anybody wants to donate like $5 or something, that's why I'm doing it. Don't send me money like that. That's not right.
Just send you an airline ticket.
I don't have a super chat. I don't have a super chat.
Why not?
I don't have enough things.
Oh yeah, you have to get to like certain
hours or
whatever that is.
This coming from 6-channel Colin, and I booked it 6 months ago, and
I had to,
and I'm going there.
Couldn't afford it if I didn't.
No shit. So how do you think I'm going to afford it in 6 weeks? If you
hey,
came out again.
Mean, you got all these hockey cards, and I'm broke. I mean, I don't have any major dental work on the on the horizon, so can understand that. Maybe you got to keep it buttoned up for that.
I have to pay out of pocket for this to get it done tomorrow.
Yeah, that's not going to be cheap.
No, actually, it's not bad because the dentist is cool.
Oh well, that's good. Every time I go to the dentist, it's not cool.
Didn't we give a shout out to your dentist last week?
Yep, Dr. Gideon. He's an artist. Thank you, Doc.
Wow.
But you don't understand. This one fell out tonight, and this one fell out tonight eating pancakes. This one I put back in. This one fell down in the sink.
Imagine if you ate an apple or something. You'd have lost like 5.
I would have to go to the emergency room for stitches.
Right. You'd have to have a whole bridge put in or whatever.
Listen, when I eat any kind of food, nothing happens. When I eat soft food, they all fall out.
That doesn't
Wow.
make sense.
How about
It really
somebody
doesn't.
answer that trivia question? Why do my teeth fall when I eat soft food? Oh my gosh. Okay, so yes, so what I'm saying is this. I'll put my Cash App up. I have Venmo. I have Zelle. For my next, I'll tell you what. Whatever I get, I'll put to another trip to Vegas. How about that, Colin?
Well, the other thing you could do is just bank on the flip-flops selling for a lot of money. And then so you're kind of like front running that money coming in by coming to Vegas. You could come to Vegas, be there in person, hyping up your flip-flop auctions as they end. In the end of the day, you could actually come out ahead.
What can I ask you something?
Depends on what it is, I guess, but sure.
When I gave the four reasons of my self-esteem not being there, how do you think I'm gonna feel being in Vegas, overweight and no tooth? Who's gonna buy flip-flops from me?
I think in general, the amount of times I'd be in Vegas, that is a perfectly appropriate way to be in Vegas.
So what are you calling me?
Saying you fit in with the locals. It'll be perfectly appropriate. Okay,
Really?
I'm missing a tooth. I'm missing a tooth back here. Okay, so
You know that's not a compliment, right, to a woman. You understand this, right? That's
I
like one of
realize
the
this.
worst things you could say.
I realize this. Can we hit the, is there like a
Yeah,
rewind button?
let's rewind. Let's rewind.
Yeah, I'm used to doing videos where it's like, maybe I shouldn't say that. And crop it
I know
out
what you're
and cut,
saying. I know what you're saying.
So
I'm
it's
gonna
like my
pause it
mind
before you
works
say
with sure. You have to understand that my mind actually works with the idea that I can crop and edit out the content that I've just spewed out. So sometimes things come out of my mouth that deserve to be edited later. And then in real life, it doesn't actually work that way, but still my mind
Aubrey,
operates
any
in that
words?
capacity.
No comment.
Okay.
See,
That was a good excuse.
she's
and
used to a
long
live
explanation.
environment.
I'll give
See,
it to
Aubrey's
you.
very
Okay.
comfortable in
That
the
was
live
a
environment, so
long
she
Yeah.
knows how to handle herself. Whereas I'm not quite there yet. Still learning.
You know what? I like what Hobby Champ said. No one cares your tooth is out. At least no one who matters anyway. Well, this is how I look at it too. What guy's going to talk to me missing a tooth in Las Vegas? What guy's going to talk to me when I'm overweight? No, I don't have the self-esteem right now.
Well, it gives you something to be motivated for. I don't know when the next time we'll be in Las Vegas, but maybe in the summertime. Ryan will be there
told me-
probably every other month.
Ryan said you two were going to be there a lot.
Next year, maybe.
Well, this year,
I usually
not
go
2026.
Yeah, 2025. Yeah. Sorry. I usually go twice a year, so that's about certainly in January, and then usually there's a reason to go later in the year, but any more than that, when you're married and you have kids, is a little difficult to pull off.
When's the next time you and Ryan will be there?
I would assume depends on the reason. If there's a reason to go, I'll go. It's not hard to get there. It's not expensive to get there. So, if there's a reason to go, I'll go. But as of right now, I don't know of a reason to go.
Would you go to the National? I got to hang out with you guys sometime.
That's in Illinois. It's a little farther.
I got to hang out with you guys sometime. I mean, when am I going to hang out with you guys? You're not in Vegas.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. And then I think they canceled that Fanatics Fest that was supposed to be out here in California.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think that's canceled. And then I think they replaced it with a New York show. I don't think I'll go back to New York for that. It was fun, but boy, that's a long ways. you know. Burbank
Would you
show,
go
yeah.
to-
Foul ball. I'll be at the Burbank show whenever that is. I actually think there's one early in the year. I want to say it's like February, March, April, somewhere in there. So we'll be down there for that for sure. It's not like crazy expensive. You can find, you know, you either stay in Burbank or you can stay. Usually we stay maybe 25, 30 minutes away.
This sucks.
Yeah, I think John's right. They canceled the Los Angeles show and it's just the New York City one, which is worth going to. But for me, it's just a long ways.
Disappointing for me. This is very disappointing for me. I'm disappointed. I really wanted to go, but that's okay.
Well, come to the Burbank show.
When's that?
I'm gonna look right now. Burbank Sports Card Show.
Are you looking it up?
I'm looking it up right now.
Okay.
He needs a website. 2026.
February? Hey, Foul Ball. Thank you for coming in.
February 13th. That is correct. Ontario Convention Center.
January 6th in Vegas. Boy. Forget it. We're never gonna hang out. So what's the point?
I'll be going to at least one or two Modesto Nuts games next year. Yeah. I had a great time with my son. We went to one last year and he only could make it through about maybe 4 innings or so. But he had a great time. Got a slushie. He had like a little Mike Trout figure and he was just playing with that.
Oh, that's cool.
Great. Yeah, it was a great time. So yeah, I definitely will go to one of those. I think it's one of their last seasons. I want to say they didn't get renewed by whatever team owns them or whatever. I don't know if this is true, but this is what I heard. And so it's going to be one of their last years in Modesto. So I'll definitely try to go.
When's the Super Bowl? After the 16th?
I would guess the Super Bowl might actually either be during that week or it's like right in that range. So yeah. Hobby Champs is suggesting you start jogging. So you might want to end the stream now and get to jogging. That's quite a, I mean, you'd have to cross some snowy mountains too. So you might want to bring some snowshoes and
You and Hobby Champs are so lucky. I'm not going to say what I'd like to say right now.
It is your stream. You're more than welcome to air your grievances
air my grievances. What is it, Festivus on Seinfeld? I'm going to air my grievances.
Is that where I got that one from? Maybe I did watch a lot of Seinfeld. Those were good days of TV.
Instead of Christmas, they had Festivus, and it was a holiday of grievance. You air all your grievances.
That was a great show.
It turned into a fight and everything. I know, Hobby Champs, you're kidding, but man, Colin, just whatever, man, whatever. When's seriously? Do you go to Vegas like twice a year, once a year?
Twice a year.
We go again this year. Once a year, so you won't go again this year.
I will more than likely go again in 2025, but it'll be usually in the summertime. So there's a conference in October that I've been to.
I'll go in October.
So I might go in October. Other business things could pop up and would require me to go, and in those cases I'll go. But right now,
for sure, October.
I wouldn't say for sure, but I've been there in October. It seems like I'm always there in January. There's like one or two, it's either CES or Affiliate Summit that I've been to a lot in January.
Okay.
And then again in October, there's like a stock market conference. But some other business could crop up and, I probably won't be there for a week is tough for me with the family and stuff. It takes a very special event to leave for an entire week, but the Consumer Electronics Show is that event basically.
Fuck it. It ain't gonna
But
happen.
I'll be in Southern California a lot. I would say probably at least 5 or 6 times over the course of the year, at least.
You live there. Of course you're gonna be there. You live there.
Well, no, I live in Northern California. It's honestly a shorter
you
flight
do?
it's almost a shorter flight to Vegas than it is to get down to Southern California.
In foul ball, I've been to Disneyland, believe it or not. My mother took me when I was 12. It was awesome. I don't care.
Burbank
It was
show's
awesome.
great. Burbank
No,
show
not
is totally
Burbank.
worth going
Talk
to.
about Disneyland.
No, but Disneyland's right there. Disneyland's
okay.
As you're driving. I don't know if it's
okay.
the Ontario. It might be the Anaheim Convention Center, which is right there. I don't exactly know where the Ontario Convention Center is. I have to look, but you're in the same area as all of that stuff.
So there's a Burbank show in August.
There's another one in August as well.
I could do that. That I can do.
August 21st through the 24th.
I could do that.
Okay. Well, there it is.
Can you guys do
we'll
it?
probably have a table. Yeah, we'll
I
probably
really don't want to be alone.
Yeah, we'll more than likely we can score a table to that, and
okay.
And so yeah, not that I would have anything really to sell.
I'll come down and I'll do the PR work for you guys for your table.
Okay, yeah, that's a tough job.
I'll do that. I'll do that for sure.
You know, we're talking shit on. Could be a tough one.
No, don't worry about it. I got it. I'll have teeth. I'll have lost weight.
Wow.
Don't worry, Ken.
Okay. Well, there's your goal. You got 8 months.
Oh yeah. Oh, I'll do a vlog from there for sure, Hoppy Champs. I meant to say a vlog, but I think it came out frog because of my tooth. So yes, I will do a VLOG for you. What other place do you go where somebody loses a tooth and laughs at themselves? Nowhere. Right, Aubrey?
Nowhere. Hockey.
Nowhere.
A hockey arena.
Okay, that's twice not been called. Okay.
I mean, I go to many hockey arenas.
Just because Colin did it doesn't make it right. Okay.
But he's not wrong. You know how many hockey players lose teeth during the game? Like we have like 6 hockey arenas here. There's teeth
everywhere. If I was playing hockey, I would totally understand it. But since I'm sitting and looking on a computer screen, no.
You could have played hockey earlier today.
I wish
that would have been a cooler story.
Thank you. Wow, Colin, you are digging that hole, buddy. You are digging that hole. Let me tell you something. I'm going to go back and I'm going to watch this show for 2 reasons. 1, to remember who won all the cards. And 2, all just
clip it out. Yeah.
I'm not even going to see you. That's how deep that hole is going to be that you're digging right now. It's just deep. It's a deep hole.
Well,
the Clarences, I don't know any football players from the 50s. That is way before my time.
Did he ask the 50s? Jim Brown?
For the Lions, though. For the Lions.
Unitas?
The oldest Lion I know is Barry Sanders, and that just tells you how old I am. So.
I was talking about regular players, not from the Lions.
He said the Lions.
No, that's a negative for me.
No excuses.
Roller derby. It's John said I lost it from roller derby. But that's probably how it sounds without my tooth. Roller derby. Yeah. Okay. You guys are really killing me. Will you be slapping Colin with flip-flops? No.
Autograph flip-flops.
No, that I can't do. Nor would I. It's fun. I mean, if you can't laugh at yourself, I was being serious about that. What's the point of laughing, right? I could have cried and just ended the stream, Which what I
There's
really
no fun
wanted.
in that.
That would have been abrupt.
Yeah.
You said they would have been abrupt.
I mean,
I just start crying and close the computer.
I mean, at the very least, you could just, you could leave and we could continue the stream.
Yeah.
We could give the people their money's worth. Didn't you put your cash up? I mean, these people need their money's worth. Somebody offered you $500 and you would
I
just
put
end
the
the
cash
stream.
app. I put it in here. I'm gonna put
Let's
it in
do
again. Boy, you are Colin. Hold on. Now I got to use the computer.
Okay, now we watch her type here.
Okay, there we go. Wait, hold on. Yep, there it
There it
is.
is, right there.
There it is. Wow. Let's get some American Airlines vouchers in there.
Did you just
Under
say
a plane
wow?
ticket.
He said he would carry on the show without me, and Aubrey said yes.
What?
We're just
I
here for the
didn't agree
people.
to anything.
That's all.
You
That's
said
all we're
you're
trying
here
to
for
do.
the,
We're
for
just
the
trying to
people.
deliver the content to the masses.
Even if I cry and leave the show, you guys just keep
Hey.
going. And it's
I
the
mean,
best
it
watched
happens.
show ever.
Maybe it needs to happen. I mean, maybe that's what I'm pushing for here.
What the? Do you hear what you're saying? You're talking out loud.
Do you realize who you're talking to?
Yeah, but you're talking out loud.
We are
though.
known for just saying whatever the hell we want.
I
and
know
we don't
you
care.
said that'll be for the better. Leave my own show, and you get the most views.
Hey,
I can't win
it's
tonight,
going to
but
it's whatever you have to do for views at this point. You know what I mean? Like you do what you have to do. If I have a stream where I need to drop off and it gets more views, I'll do that. I'll gladly step aside. So this is part of the job. Just trying to condition you
just
to
trying to just
what
make me feel like crap for the new year.
it's not about feelings. It's not about feelings. It's business.
It's business.
This is the business of streaming. You know, you've stepped into this world and now, you know, got to suffer the consequences.
I can't tell if she's frozen right now. She was.
What
frozen.
happened?
I think she was.
I was like, I didn't leave. I'm not crying.
I think you need some new internet.
You were frozen with your
drop
smile.
a cash app. Drop a cash app for new internet. Get the Starlink. That's what I just got. Nope. Now I don't think her audio is working. I didn't hear that. You muted yourself.
Oh,
See?
she did mute herself.
Well, Aubrey,
Yeah, what's up?
now up to you and I. We're in charge
There
here.
we go.
Christine, we'll
Okay,
see you
number
later.
one.
Okay.
Number one.
Okay, number one.
Darn.
Hey, you have to rewind a little bit because we didn't catch the
Did
first
you
part.
say darn?
Did what?
I did. Maybe.
Aubrey, can you get us back to where we were? I hit something and the screen went huge and there's nothing on the sides.
Not on my end.
How do I do it?
She's not a miracle worker. She plays video games on Twitch.
It looks fine on my end.
Yeah, we're
hold
fine.
on. I got
Christine, why don't you drop off and we'll just continue. We'll continue the show here. We've got some other giveaways that we need to get to and a few topics. We're gonna move on.
I hate you guys so bad. My mic went back on and Aubrey said, oh darn. He said, you two were so happy when you thought I was gone.
Hey,
You're just gonna take over.
yeah.
Go ahead. I'll call in my own show.
Okay. Call into your own show. Yeah, with your own cash app.
I'm done. Just go ahead, take over. Let's see how many views we get.
The Bob Boozle is in the chat. Hey,
Boozle's
hopefully he's
in the
there
house?
next. Bob Boozle, tell your wife next Thursday night. I don't know the time yet, but next Thursday night, gotta get your wife, take out Chinese or pizza delivery or whatever you got to do. Get her a movie, get the Netflix subscription renewed, because you need to be in the chat next Thursday for the one night only, live from and Bob Boozle. What would actually be even more epic than that is Bob Boozle gets on a flight and comes to Las Vegas and is live in the MGM 1-bedroom, non-corner, lower level, basic room suite, and more time with the wife. Thanks a lot. Yeah. We've ruined his marriage. I'm sorry, Bob.
Christine's so mad. Christine's so mad.
Well, I know what could solve all of this is, first of all, some dentistry work tomorrow. That'll help. And number two, a trip to Vegas next Thursday. So you're live watching your flip-flops being
That would be
auctioned off.
awesome. I'm not going to lie. That would be awesome. Here it is. Here's my Cash App
There it is.
right here. If you're banned from Cash App, like Colin's brother Ryan, ask me about my Venmo or my
Is he
Zelle.
banned from Cash App? Oh God.
He
I won't.
he said he met too many people. Paid him with cash.
Jesus.
They kicked him off.
He should be paying with cash, but not
He
Cash
got
App.
kicked off. Clarence says the 5 most gracious autograph people. Chris Chelios, Brett Hall, Pierre Turgeon, Mark Recchi, and there's a lot though. They're really Springsteen, but he's not a. When I met Springsteen, that was the most awesome. When I almost fainted, and I had all my teeth. In case you were wondering.
Wow.
So Aubrey, I've come to a hard realization tonight that you
Yeah.
don't like me, that you do not like me, because when Mute came on, you said, darn. Colin said maybe if you left, you would get more views. And the name of the show is CJ's Corner, so that really kicked me in the face there, that one.
No comment.
So, I
I'll
mean,
just leave that
next
there.
time- listen, next time. Whoa, John,
EA's
John,
corner.
you almost got banned for life right now, John. Oh, Colin in Aubrey's corner. Look at Alex.
Yeah.
How dare you?
Yeah. It's a good idea.
Okay,
Christine, if I didn't like you, where would I be on Wednesdays?
No, not here.
In bed, sleeping.
Okay, so here's the thing. I know who not to talk to. Wait. When my self-esteem's low. Ever again. Colin and Aubrey. Because I mean, if anybody didn't have tough skin, they would have jumped over the falls tonight. They would have just gave up. They would have gave up.
Man, I would have to drive all the way to the falls and fish you out.
Well, thank you. Thank you
You're
for
welcome.
doing that, but you were upset
It would
when I
take
was...
me like 12 hours to get there, but I'll be
That's
there.
fine. I know how to swim. But here's the thing. You do that, but when I unmuted myself, you said, darn.
Heck, yeah. Yep, I did. Darn.
Yeah, I did walk by you, John, at the casino last night. No, don't put that up. Don't ever put that up, John. Don't ever put bad stuff about Springsteen. Say what you want about me, but not the boss. Say what you want about Colin or, whatever, but not Springsteen.
You could talk about Ashley all you want to. I don't know where she is, so.
Aubrey was just being Ashley. I called her Ashley by accident like 28 times, Colin. And one time I called her Audrey. And I think that's worse than Ashley, but.
And she's still here. I mean.
Yeah, well, now literally my name says that.
I see. I was wondering where that came from.
Actually, it's really Aubrey. Because somebody can't remember
My
her
God.
name for some reason. This show has completely gone off the rails.
It sure did.
Completely. So we're going to do a giveaway. Hold on. Rhonda, you got your stuff to give away? Because I'm turning this show over. I'm turning it
a wise
over.
thing.
Oh, Jesus. You know,
No-
what do I do
no
now?
comment.
There's a screen
No
up.
comment.
Wait, there's a screen up and it says print. Okay, hold on.
I
You
can't
need
help.
you need Geek Squad. Sponsored by Geek Squad next week.
I can't even help you with that. I'm not there.
Yo, that would be awesome. Hey, Geek Squad, if you want to sponsor me, I'd appreciate it because I am nowhere near super chat status. Okay. And after this show, I'm definitely not going to be near super chat status. So, Geek Squad, if you'd like to, or John, if anybody would like to sponsor the show, let
It'd
me
be
know.
fantastic.
American Airlines.
Aubrey and
where
I
you
collect
at?
our 2.1% of that, just to let you
Yep.
know. Oh,
You do.
well,
Rhonda, I put the thing in the chat 3 times for you. I don't know if you saw it. Because I know she had a bunch to give away. Rhonda.
Just shout her
Rhonda.
name more. Louder.
Rhonda.
Just can't hear you.
Rhonda.
Rhonda needs Geek Squad as well.
Here
Oh,
she
they
is.
see it.
Oh, in your face,
I'm
Colin.
here. It took a while.
Don't let him talk about you. Don't let him talk about you, Rhonda. I'm just going to sit back. You guys give away stuff, and I'm going to enjoy the show. Go ahead. All right,
Welcome
guys.
to
All right,
CJ's
Colin.
Corner.
I was actually doing laundry. I have some clothes I need to hang up. I worked yesterday and today.
And I'm going to enjoy the show. Go ahead. All right,
Welcome
guys.
to
All right.
CJ's Corner. Oh God, it's echoing.
Oh, I got a huge echo. That's annoying. To figure out how I gotta fix that.
Enjoy the show. Go
Down
ahead.
your side.
Well,
What's going on? Are you
been
behind?
up 2 hours now. Pretty entertaining. I've been listening to you in the background. How you doing,
Wait a
Colin?
minute. There's like 6 voices in your house at once.
It's
Are
haunted.
you echoing?
Pretty cool.
Yeah, she's got to turn down whatever she's watching us on.
Is that it?
Yeah, that's
Fun. Sheesh. I have too much devices in my house. I have 2 TVs. I have a iPad, a laptop.
Did you have them all on at once?
The only thing I don't have is an Apple Watch. It's the only thing I don't own. I just never figured.
That's the only thing that wasn't on.
No, that's exactly right. Yeah, that's why my electric bill is so high. Anyways, hold on a second. I wanted to let you guys know that after last week, Colin wasn't here, but I have some giveaways. Remember we
Nice.
talked about that. So we'll do some
No,
trivia.
go ahead,
You
Aubrey. Go ahead.
We're gonna do some trivia instead of the wheel. It's up to you guys if you guys wanted. Last week you said
I
you
have
wanted
no say at
And,
all in this. I have no say in this at all.
here. Hello. Hello, I see you. Do you want to do trivia? We can do that. All right,
Calvin,
so
Aubrey.
I have a bunch of boxes. Some of them I opened. I have a stock full of supplies in the back. And as you know, I was on Whatnot last week. And a lot of packs I had up for sale. So I have some left over. So I have some Absolute. It's a card pack of 11. So I figured anybody that would answer this question who would even come close without going over, then we could give this away and you could give the address to Christine if you don't mind. Is that okay? Is that all right?
Yeah, I'll give my email.
All right, cool. All right, so
Is it okay, Colin? Aubrey, is it okay if I
Yeah.
put my email in? Is that okay, guys?
Well, we can do that.
That's fine.
yeah, go for it.
Well, let's get the chat going. Let's get some answers in there. All right. So for this pack, my question is, what is the most inches of snow that Buffalo, New York has ever had in history? How many inches of snow has Buffalo, New York had in history?
8 times 12.
In a day or in a year?
The most inches in the year, in 1
Oh.
year. How many?
Oh, in the year?
Oh, okay.
Yep. So How many inches
This
in
is definitely not right.
Buffalo, New York? Wow, you guys are so cold.
298.
298 inches in 1 year. That's a lot. I grew up in Boston. We didn't even have
We
that.
had the blizzard of 77. We got 8 feet.
Ooh,
Guys, hold on. I get 315 inches on average every year here.
John's close. John's close. All right, so
180.
you know what I should have did? Well, first of all, I should
No.
have I should have had a timer. So why don't we just say we'll just give it like 10 seconds left. 10, 9,
No, John won.
7. I believe so. It's
Why
not really
aren't you accepting the win, John?
15,
Why?
right? 15 people are watching right now. You had 19 before. Now you have 15 watching.
Thank you, Rhonda. Wow, you too. Who doesn't? Anybody else want to kick me when I'm down?
Chat. Let's
Who
get
else
this.
who wants to come in and kick me when I'm down? Come on, go in.
So the winner of this one is
What else would you like to say?
right? John's got the absolute. So I'll check them off and put that one over there. All right, the second one is going to be a 2020 Donruss 8-pack of cards, sealed, unopened. And you can get a Brady out of this. So I'm good luck. I didn't rip this yet. I want to though.
Well, I hope not. She ripped it. No, she's gonna auction it now.
And I'm gonna include my newest favorite stud is Joe Burrow rookie. I know it's nothing special, but he's my new
You're obsessed with Joe Burrow. Come on, Rhonda.
he's my new eye candy. Burrow.
All right. It could be worse.
Well, I mean, Tom Brady is aging great. Is my new.
It could be worse to look at.
All right, so let's go. All right, trivia number 2. Are you ready?
Yep.
All
Well,
right.
yeah, I'm ready.
I'm not. Hold on. All right, next one. All right, here we go. Now you're in my neck of the woods. How many Stanley Cup championships have the Boston Bruins won?
3.
Say the number without going over. Whoever's closer without going over. I can't see the chat on my phone, but I'm watching it on my iPad over here.
Somebody without a tooth said 3.
I'm in my dining room, as you can see.
Am I the only one playing? I'll just keep putting it until I win. How about that?
You know what? All right, that's it. John wins again. John,
John.
you're gonna make it, Colin. He's gonna make it easier for me to ship this to him.
This is true. This is true.
So true, right?
John might be able to retire after this. He's winning so much.
That's okay. Listen, my eBay store is it's getting kind of stale, kind of, not kind of moving. That's my fault though, because I haven't been.
John, you're cleaning up, John.
You have to list
New Yorker. I like that.
on your eBay store. I know nobody is listening, but okay. Everybody
nobody's definitely listening to me, Rhonda. I can tell you that for a fact.
No.
They stopped that an hour ago. Thank you, Colin.
So the last
You're
one,
welcome.
I'm not into baseball, but we talked about it and we kind of laughed about it. And you're gonna remember this one, Christine. Remember the sealed wax that I had
Oh
from
my God.
Lear?
Oh my God. Chew the bubble gum in that, please.
Aubrey.
There's no gum.
Ah, that sucks. I like
There's no gum.
There's no gum.
That's the best part.
Hey, we
Ryan, Colin, you look stunned right now, Colin.
I'm stunned.
Colin looks stunned.
Email your address, and hopefully you have a PO box.
That'd be nice, champs. That'd be champs.
up your address, and I'm known to do that. That could
What do
be
you
That's
know
a
to
little
do?
creepy.
funny.
What do you know to do? Hold
We're
on.
just gonna put that out on the live right now.
Okay, so
What is
Whoa.
happening?
this one right here, this right
I've
here,
lost
and
control of
then
this show.
so this is gonna be my last one. This is 100 penny sleeves here.
Ooh.
Here's some supplies so that
Oh, I swear.
when you get your $1 to $2 cards, you'll have.
All right.
All right.
Nice.
How's that sound?
Sounds great.
New Year's giveaway extravaganza. Hopefully,
Extravaganza.
I don't really want me to say that. I hope John wins. Good luck, John.
He says
Oh,
he's not
thanks a lot.
answering.
Jesus, I can't win it all tonight. Nothing. Not
Who's-
trivia.
All right, we have 18 watching. Okay. Oh, hobby. I was just kidding. All right, we're moving
No,
on.
she wasn't. No, she was not.
All right, hold up. All right.
Bob Boozle, hold on. Bob Boozle said compete to the death for penny sleeves.
Hey,
Said,
when you need them, you need them.
You need them, man.
Bob Boozle was funny last week when he said Bob Boozle. He said Rhonda's giving away the good stuff, and then Grim said Rhonda's gonna pull out her 5,000 Tom Brady auto cards next, and I said, "No, those are definitely it's not even gonna be shown." You know,
I
even though
don't
it's
know.
a serial number,
I
I
don't know.
think I did that
I-
in one of my.
I've given
All right,
up. I've
go.
given
Last one. Let's move on.
Stop.
I worked yesterday, I worked today, and I have to work tomorrow. I'm not off until Saturday, so I'm barely staying awake here. So, all right, so you get all this good stuff worth like $10. The question is, this year only, how many points has Wemby scored this year? So far, this year,
Up to
points
now.
has Wemby scored? I know the answer. Who?
I
Oh.
hope you know the answer.
No, wait a minute. I know the answer. I was going to say something else. I can't see. No, we don't have a lot of people really. Nobody really cares about penny sleeves. Apparently, I think
Someone said 46B. Someone
Taking the
said
over on that.
someone, I think he meant 460. 17.
somebody said 36. I might feel bad and give that to you, Hobby Champs.
316. 624. 0. 1500.
Wemby's playing. He's not hurt.
Is anybody close, Rhonda? Tell us.
No, not at all. The only one
Is
that's
anybody hot or cold?
all right, the only one that's actually close, if you want to end this right now, is Stukes baseball cards coming in at 624. Hobby Champs went over at 765. The answer is 716.
Ooh.
Who's closer? Who's closer?
I was actually shocked that Wemby scored 716
Hold
this
on.
year.
Hold on.
It's only been in this.
Hobby Champs. Hobby Champs was closest.
No, no. I said without going over. It's like,
Oh, sorry. I forgot. I've lost control of this show. Sorry.
Dukes.
Trolls, you can. You just gotta say that before we start the channel, before we start the live. But I said without going over, so it would be Stu. So God, I'm so glad that's over with. Anyway.
Happy New Year to you also, Rhonda.
Oh yeah, it's been a pleasure. I'm looking forward to 2025. I don't have any New Year's resolutions. I never have planned them.
Mine are getting teeth.
With it, I'm keep moving on and keep doing what I love doing. I'm gonna be staying with the hobby, but I kind of had crossed over a little bit to the Pokemon side.
Oh boy.
Ooh.
Oh boy.
Look what Alex wrote in the chat.
I've been getting. I can't follow it so that fast. But yeah,
What is happening? The,
It's a lack of sleep for
the
me.
hostess with the mostest is losing teeth by the hour. Talon and Aubrey's guy just leave. We'll take over. You'll get the most views ever. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
I actually like Eevee.
All is lost.
Eevee. I actually got my son a PSA 10 Eevee from
Oh, nice.
from Evolution. And then I got myself a PSA 10 Eevee too. But I bought them a long time ago, so now I think they're worth like $240 a piece. And when I bought them on eBay in June or July, when he did a Whatnot show, I was watching him and I was just listening to what he liked, so I knew what he wanted, so I bought it then. So the price has gone up with the EVs, but Evolution Skies is probably my favorite. Crown Zenith is probably my second. I have some pretty nice ones. As a matter of fact, he used my PSA membership to send in 20 cards to Pokemon.
Oh, nice.
Cards. Yeah, so he's been.
Am I still on?
Well, you know what?
You're good.
Oh, there I am. I didn't know what I hit again.
But I mean, I did him as a favor. I told him, the worst time to be sending into PSA is during Thanksgiving and Christmas. I said, you're not going to get them back until the middle of January. And he was hoping to get some of those and get them graded as a 9 or a 10. So I ended up getting the email and I saw the PDF file and I accidentally opened up the PDF file.
What's that from?
And I saw his grades, all 20 of them. And so what I did is I blocked my vision. I blocked it real quick. And then I just kind of scrolled because I want to do the live reveal with him. And he wants to.
Okay, I got you.
On TikTok. And I also want to be surprised too, because this is very first submission. And I don't know who's more excited, him or me, but it's me connecting with my son, and he's 31 years old. Usually you hardly hear from your 31-year-old because they're too busy working or whatever. So we have this little connection. So as soon as the box, I'm checking the tracking, and I said, as soon as I show it's going to be delivered. But the problem is, obviously, I believe, is it right? He's going to have Colin could probably answer this because I haven't got my PSA submission since the fall. He's going to have to sign for the box, right?
Usually, yeah. Mine always have at least the couple that I've gotten, you have to sign for them.
Yeah, I would think so. And then I actually got an email a couple weeks prior to Christmas, which is actually just another reason why don't send in your cards. He wanted to take care of, I told him about the special for the Pokemon cards that were like $13.99, which I always think was pretty comparable to our sports card deal that we had. So he took advantage of that. I forgot what I was going to say, but I told him, I said, you know what, you're going to have to be patient and see what happens the holidays. Then they sent me an email and said that they need another additional $45 because they upcharged him on.
Oh, that's good.
That's really good.
Right. But so I'm at work and I'm working a 10-hour shift and I'm like, I knew he was working and I said, I can't tell him that he's getting an upcharge while he's working because I want him to go home and then him just be like, breathe, dude. Because if they upcharge you, you know damn well from my you got, and they're something good.
Yep.
So he was at first he was like, shit, that was more than I expected and stuff. And I'm like, well, you're going to cover the $70 because you're going to get that back. Yeah. So I know what he sent in and his declared value was at around 4K. But after I kind of peeked at my kid's looking at where he's closer to 9 or 10 and he doesn't. Wow. So I can't wait. And I know people don't care about PSA reveals, but it's a moment that we're going to have. And I can't wait to get it back in Colin. I like doing the PSA. Just, But apparently, whoever graded his cards also was very nice to him. So
That's
happy.
great.
So might show the whole thing. He'll probably do editing. I'll let him take care of that. But I might do a couple of shorts, when
Cool.
he pulls those bangers. So, but yeah, I never thought I would go maybe, hold off on the sports card for a little while. I'm still plugging away the sports cards. I still am. I actually want to start, instead of the singles, taking up a lot of my time for the high end. No one's buying anything. Everyone's paying their Christmas bills. I'm going to start lotting a lot of the cards to just
I bought a lot of cards on Whatnot from you.
Yeah, I think you bought at least 25 from me on Whatnot last
Something
night.
like that.
Jeez.
Something like that.
Yeah, for $25. That was a fun show. I had like 88 viewers that show in an hour and 15 minutes.
There's 67 more than right now.
That was
Don't worry,
really-
I'm still here, guys. I'm still here.
that
Don't
show,
worry
but
about me.
football and basketball mid-January. So I'll have that posted in probably I like to post it about 7 days in advance so I prepare. So
Nice.
right, so I don't know who else is going to be coming on. I hope Ryan from Rockin' You All Night is going to appear. John, you have a lot to you have a lot to chat. You're very chatty tonight. Why don't you just show your face tonight?
It's obvious I have no say in this show. This is fun. I've gotten overruled by 3 people so far.
Yeah, well, you've been the first part of the show was pretty comical. I have to say.
When my tooth fell out?
Well, I don't know if you saw my comment. I just said never a dull moment, and Aubrey was just.
Well, yeah. Then I went mute. Aubrey was happy. Colin was taking over. He told me I need nerd computer help, whatever that's called. And when he was going in and out earlier, I didn't say a word.
Yeah,
I didn't say a word. It's like he was a ventriloquist. His words were going, his lips never moved, which was excellent.
There's nothing worse than something happening to your teeth. I completely understand. Where I live, we have a problem with dentists here. They're leaving our state because it's too expensive to support a practice down here. So it's tough. We have to travel like closer to Boston to get somebody who's decent enough, and to just randomly just taking anybody off the street. But really, when stuff like that happens, it's usually during a holiday week. Or a holiday or, weekend or whatever. There's no dentist really that you can find right now because most of them are down south and they're all golfing. Right,
I'll
Colin?
be there tomorrow. I'll be there tomorrow.
All the doctors that I work for, they're not even here right now. They're not here. That's why I'm working. That's why I worked yesterday and today, because the doctors, they're down south. And I'm taking care of their elderly parent. And they're down there getting the sun and, drinking the margaritas. And we're, it is what it is. So.
Colin, you're the host. Aubrey, you're the caller. I'm just hanging out.
Yeah, what happened to, ask one more thing before I go. Oh, good night, guys. Thank you so much, Alex.
Okay.
And that was fun. Aubrey, I was going to ask you a question. Oh, did you hear from Mike? I thought he was going to come on tonight and do some trivia and give some cards away, or did he already do that?
So did I.
What's that?
So did I, but he probably found out I was the host and didn't come on.
No.
I'm only giving you crap because Rockin' You All Night haven't been on, and I usually give him crap. So.
All right, Rockin' You All Night. Why don't you come on? Because I'm taking a beating tonight. I'm from Rhonda, from Aubrey, from Colin.
Rockin' You All Night is my enemy.
That's your mortal enemy.
It is.
Being at New Year's Eve. Or New Year's Day Eve.
It's New Year's.
I don't think
It's New Year's Day, Rhonda. It's New Year's Day.
New Year's Day night. I don't think Rockin' is up for talking.
Oh, you mean he's hammered?
Yeah, because usually he shows his face and he usually says that he's got a buzz on, but he's not showing his face tonight. So, hey, I don't blame him. You don't even have to show your face. You can just talk. Or maybe you can't do that either. You can type.
Yes, Rocket's been in chat all night, but when he comes on here.
Shots fired. Rhonda said you could type.
All right. Well, I'm gonna let you guys go. Hey, make sure you get those addresses, Christine. Okay, from the winners. And thank you so much, everybody, for participating in our little extravaganza. And this is what, episode 8? Is that what we're on?
9.
Oh,
9? Wow. Episode 9. Shit.
We're getting there. We're getting there.
All right. Well, sounds good. Signing off, Colin. It's a pleasure.
Pleasure, Rhonda.
I have a feeling I will. Aubrey, you have my email now, so we'll be in contact, okay?
sounds good.
You got that video fixed on that intro? That intro is dynamite.
I can't get the sound to work still, so I've got to figure it out.
Oh, okay. Do you want to give Colin a little display as I go away and show him what you got?
No.
It's really sweet. I think he'll be impressed. If not, he can always give you some advice, right, Colin?
That's right.
Okay. Yep. Go ahead.
Come on, let's show it. You should be proud.
It's not good until the sound is on it. So
It's awesome, actually.
It still look good. You don't know if we have deaf people watching. You never know. Possible.
Here's the link. I'm gonna drop the link to Colin. Don't worry about me. I'm just doing the chat.
Bye,
I've been doing the chat.
Bye, guys.
Bye, Rhonda. Thank you for coming on. Appreciate it.
See you guys this year. Bye. Good night, guys.
Do it. See you.
Look what Boozle said. I'm calling in during the bowling part of the show.
Hey.
Here is the link to call in. Just hit that. You could call in if you'd like to host for a while. I mean, whatever you want to do. It don't matter anymore. I mean,
yeah.
See, Colin gets it.
Well, turn the show over to the pack. See what happens.
Okay. Would the pack like to come on? Alex,
Maybe.
I swear to you, if you were type that one more time, will help me God.
He didn't even type it again, but
if you copy and paste one more time.
he didn't. I'm the one who keeps putting it on there.
I can't do it. I was going to do it.
That's you?
Yeah. You told me to be in charge of the chat.
It was sound like 2 hours ago. Stop putting it.
I started
Christine.
so I can go back
See,
to
Alex gets it. Maybe Alex gets it. No, John, I do not steal. I have no control over this show. So you could call in, Colin and Aubrey could answer all your questions. We could do trivia again because, yes, we'll do I have a PSA 10 Pete Weber rookie.
It's huge.
I bet you that's worth some because I bet you nobody has that.
What city is Walter Ray Williams? Also, another all-time great bowler. Do you know what city he is from?
Do you?
I do.
Okay, there's one. What are we giving away? Hold on. What are we giving away?
Okay.
Don't look it up, anyone either. The link's safe, John. John, you're not calling into a bank. It's this show. Oh, you're gonna win here. Here's a couple upper deck canvas Cal
there it is.
Cal Macker
Cale Makar. Cale Makar. Cale Makar.
Alex put probably Des Moines. You know what? All he is, nobody wins these cards. Good. I just did that. I got corrected. I just did that.
I don't really know bowling, but I do know that Mr.
Well, Walter Ray
Ray,
Williams is from. You grew
he
up there.
resides from the great Stockton, California. So, and I know the lanes he used to bowl. So I may or may not have participated in a bowling league in my life. And his legend still being told in the Great Pacific Avenue Bowl in Stockton, California.
In the bowling alleys of Stockton.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. There's West Lane Bowl as well, but you make sure you go there armed and ready for a fight.
Ready for a riot in the bowling alley. I get it.
Maybe a bulletproof vest as well. Yeah. Yeah. Be ready for a stabbing or something.
John, hit the link. Just hit the link. Brings you right on. Are you hitting the link? Oh, you should be asking Aubrey. Look at Colin's in a recliner. He's
On my
giving up.
back, like I woke up. Well, no, I was like on the golf course today.
Colin just put his recliner back. He's giving up.
Killed my back today on the golf course, so I'm like wiggling around trying to keep it loose back here. I got to heal up. I got to hit the strip in 4 days. So I got to get in top shape.
Did I hear stripping?
No, the strip. The Vegas.
I was like, you got to get in top shape for stripping. Hold on, wait.
I have $1,000 budget.
John,
so
send that 500.
There will be no strip club.
Send that 500.
Hey, at least not a high class one.
Did they close down Chick-fil-A in Stockton or just in Oakland?
I don't think they've closed the one, and I don't think it's that bad. I don't think it's that bad in Stockton. Where the Chick-fil-A is not. I mean, shit can go down, but it's not bad. Not as bad as Oakland. Oakland's a mess.
Look at what Alex put.
Yeah, we can do naughty bingo, naughty bowling.
We're not going to the National. We're going to have to do it at the Burbank show.
We can do it at the Burbank show. We do it at the Burbank show.
When is that? August?
There's one in February. Why are we not doing February?
No, we're not going to do fucking. How much weight can I lose until February?
Well, if we start lifting some weights now.
Yeah.
Sorry, I thought I was muted again.
Fast. Do the fasting thing. Probably.
So just don't eat. So just don't eat.
I mean, don't eat and exercise seems like the fastest way to lose weight.
Protein, just chicken, eggs, and working
Chick-fil-A.
out.
When's the next show after February? Didn't you say August?
Yeah, the next one is in August.
Okay. I told you I'll come to the one in August.
Okay.
Promise.
Well, sounds good. I mean, it's not as hell, but it's February is much nicer weather.
I'm sure it is.
Yeah.
For skinny
beautiful.
people. I'm sure it is.
For any people.
Mm-hmm.
In California, we accept all shapes and sizes. You don't even have to be a national, you could come across the border and we welcome you here in California. So
you welcome a little too much.
Hey, I didn't say that, but you said it.
Oh, I did. Yeah, I'll come in August, though. I will.
Okay. Well,
I will for sure.
We'll hold you to that one.
You could hold me to that one because that's 8 months in advance. I got this.
That's why I think the February is actually a better goal because you're pushing your dreams off till August. Why don't you just accelerate that to February? I'm on this. This is like me, like the last month I've been listening to this guy and he's like, don't push a problem. Like if you say, oh, that'll be done by Friday, he's like, make it done by the end of the day. And so the same thing is true with your own personal goals. Don't push it off until August. Don't have a 2025
I didn't say I was
going
to push it off till August. But when I
I'm just
come
saying,
there, I'll
if
be
you
in
say
super
I'm gonna
duper
show
shape
up,
with awesome feet.
at the Burbank show in February, what is it,
Yeah.
13th through the 16th at the beautiful Ontario Convention Center in beautiful Ontario, California, you can say, "Oh, I'm gonna hit all my goals by then." You've got 4 weeks, 6 weeks, or whatever that is. It's enough time.
Oh, again, I got 6 weeks to make plans again?
You have 6
Well,
weeks.
how
There
much
you
was
go.
your room? $26? Mine'll be $1,500.
What, in Ontario during the Super Bowl? It can't be that. It's
Oh,
not gonna be
wait,
that
if
expensive.
that's Super Bowl weekend, absolutely not, because I'm gonna be here when the Bills win it.
I
Absolutely
I
not.
I don't think the Bills are going to be in the Super Bowl, but if they are, I guess there's no better place to watch it than in beautiful Southern California
Well, yeah, without
in
my
February.
family and friends, yeah, that would be great to be
I
away
mean,
from Western
they'll
New York
probably
if
be in
the
New
Bills
Orleans
win.
watching the game. I mean, otherwise you should
No,
just be in
my
New Orleans.
family and friends will be here. We're gonna rip field goal posts down at the high
Why
school down
wouldn't
the
you just
street from
go?
me.
Why wouldn't you just go to the Super Bowl? It's in I think it's in New Orleans this year.
I don't know. Why not go to the fucking moon with Elon Musk's rocket while I'm at it? You apparently have not read any of my texts. You
I
apparently have
have.
not.
I can read.
I know that, but did you retain anything when I told you what I make a month?
Hey, I mean, you still have several weeks though to raise the funds to go to the Super Bowl. You have BGS 9 Mariano Rivera cards sitting around. These can be sold. Sean Alexander Collector's Edge rookie cards in PSA 9 condition. These can be auctioned off and sold and fundraise. We can also get the Cash App. I believe it was John. John offered you $500. We could raise money for the Super Bowl as well. Ticket to the Super Bowl in New Orleans, I don't think is going to be completely unreasonable.
Nope, not going to Super Bowl. I'm be home with my family and friends for when the Bills win.
Okay.
That I will not compromise on at all. No, we talked about it yesterday. My cousins came over and we were like, no, we already made plans.
I don't think
it's going to be out of hand.
I don't think they're making the Super Bowl. I don't think. I think you're. They're going to run into the Chiefs. The Chiefs are going to have 12, 13, 14 guys out there every play, and it's going to be hard to beat them.
They're going to have too many men.
I've seen it. No, well, you have to count the refs. The guys in the striped shirts are on their team too. I mean, I've seen it too many damn times with my own eyes.
Cornerbacks.
Oh, and the guy up in the review booth is on their team too. It's fucking sickening. So,
Jesus, Rhonda, stop piling on me, everybody. Goodness gracious. I pour my heart out. I give my heart. We're just
trying to motivate you.
Pouring my heart out.
This is like, this is like when Kobe told Shaq he's fat, he needs to lose weight, needs to get surgery at the beginning of the offseason rather than the end. And Shaq at the time was like, Kobe, shut up. You're an idiot. You're a loser. And,
so am I Shaq?
No, I'm just saying.
I'm the fat one? I'm the fat one in the scenario?
No, Shaq was never fat. Shaq was always in shape. But his motivation to work hard and reach his goals was sometimes in question. And that's all we're doing with you. We're Kobe, and we're trying to push you to be better than even you want to be, because we can see your potential. We know that 2025 is going to be your year. It's going to be the year that you reach all of your goals and all of your dreams.
Why'd you say with a straight face then, jerk?
Hobby Jam said, oh no. And I think he was, he's seen the train go down the track before. So he knows it's not always.
I know it's motivation, everybody. I know, but I have sent.
We're motivating. We're pushing you.
I've had personal conversations with people, and I've explained myself. You could only do so much with so much.
Hey, you have. I mean, I think you can. I think you can accomplish it. So Super Bowl and the Burbank show. If the Bills go to the Super Bowl, you have to go. If the Bills go to the Super Bowl and you don't go, That is
I don't want to be there. I want to be
Yes,
here
you
with
do.
my family.
I'm telling
That
you, you
means
want to
more
go.
to me.
No. Nope. You want to go. Telling you. Telling
You
you,
do
you have to
something
go to the Super
really
Bowl.
don't
If
want to
if
do.
your team makes it to the Super Bowl and you
They've
don't
been
go,
there 4 straight. They went 4 straight. I didn't want to go.
you were like 20 years old the last time they were in the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
That was like a while ago.
What? It was 34 years ago.
There you go.
So
a long
now,
time ago.
let's see. I'm Shaq. I'm fat. I'm old because I was like 20. Let's see. Now I'm what, 60. Tony Robbins time. Yeah. Everybody. Wow. Next time
Kobe
I
was
pour
not
my
known for
heart out,
his tact and his taste. He was known for his motivational skills, and sometimes it crossed the line, and you just had to, you either had to accept it or make excuses. And right now, I'm just hearing excuses out of you.
next time I pour my heart out, I'm muting myself. So
I'm just saying, gotta go. If your team is in the Super Bowl, you have to go.
no.
Yes.
Yes, there will be flip
If
flops.
the Detroit Lions make the Super Bowl this year, Aubrey, you have to go. You have to go.
Literally can't even like. No,
You have to
there's
go.
No way.
Yes,
There's
you
no
have to go.
way.
Thank you, Aubrey. Thank you.
There's no way I can even afford that.
Thank you. That was our whole point, Colin. Is he muted?
No.
Why are you muted? Colin, why are you muted?
No, sorry, I was talking to my wife. No, my son wants to play.
Mother effing me and mute.
No. I actually have to run, but yeah, both of you have teams that have the chance to go to the Super Bowl this year. You know where it's at. You have to go. Team makes the Super Bowl. You have to go.
I'll
Period.
be celebrating in Detroit if that happens.
No, I can't think of a worse place to be. Detroit. Come on. You have to be where your team is going to. They're going to win the Super Bowl. If they win the Super Bowl,
you know how much the cheapest ticket of the Super Bowl is?
Not that much. It's not that much. It's not that much.
It's a lot. It is a lot for a teacher.
I don't think it'll be that much in New Orleans. In New Orleans, especially if like Detroit or Buffalo was there, I think it wouldn't be that much.
Here's the best part, Aubrey. If one of our teams make it, Colin's gonna come on and say, "Oh, I had tickets for $500."
Yeah, and that's still way too much for me.
I might go, even if my team wasn't in it, I might go for $500. It's like,
see, you guys aren't even gonna make the playoffs.
That's fine, but if we do, if we do, I'll go. I'll go. And I don't have $5,000 to drop on the Super Bowl, but I'll figure it out.
Look what Hobby Champs put. Hold on. After I obliterated Christine, I now have to go. Now that I've damaged her, and not only does she need to see a dentist tomorrow, but a psychiatrist.
Thing about the Super Bowl, a lot of people get like free tickets. It's like sponsors. Like I sat next to a guy that got his from he was worked at a car dealership and he got his. So it's people get these things pretty cheap.
Colin, I don't have a super chat, let alone somebody who would sponsor.
We'll get you there. We'll get you there. You've got to, set the goal.
Okay.
Be ready to go.
I can
have
do
the bags packed. Both of your teams.
I'm not going to the Super Bowl. I'm not going to the Super Bowl. I'm staying with my family.
I'm telling you right now, I'd rather be in New Orleans in February than in Detroit and Buffalo. So
guess what? Guess what? We want you in New Orleans. Detroit and Buffalo want
the Bengals still have a chance. Bengals still have a chance. So if they make
you have no idea the celebration that would take place here if the Bills
I believe it. I believe it.
Oh, I mean, granted, Western New York might burn to the ground. I get it, but
you might want to be in New Orleans
to avoid all the fires.
Yeah.
Thank you for just obliterating my confidence tonight, my self-esteem.
That's what I'm here for. That's what I'm
Thank
here
you.
for.
I
We'll build it
appreciate
back
that.
up. You have to like obliterate and then build back up. So it's like a stage, it comes in stages. So next week when we're live, we'll have the flip-flops auctioning it off. We'll call in, show up, whatever you want to do, and we'll start the rebuilding process next week. I think it's a good idea. I think we'll get you rebuilt. Are you frozen or are you just still contemplating
Yeah, I'm
the
frozen.
whole thing? Okay. Well, while you're contemplating that, Aubrey, it's been a pleasure.
Yeah.
I mean, Ashley, sorry.
Aubrey, you're great.
Christine, there's still time, not only for Vegas next week, but the Burbank Card Show, February 13th through the 16th in beautiful Ontario, California. So
I'll talk to you about it.
Okay.
I'll talk to you about it.
Okay. Thanks for having me on. And we'll see you guys next Thursday.
Thank you, Colin, for coming on. It's good seeing you. Really, it's been wonderful. Wonderful.
Right, I'm sure. Yeah. If I don't hear from you again, I'll know why. Yeah.
I'll talk to you soon, okay?
All right. I'll see y'all. Thank you.
Have a good night, guys.
Oh my God, what a show. What a show.
Wow. I literally have not talked to him in a month. Look at what Boozle said. Read her text.
Her text. Read her text.
You ever explain something to somebody and then whatever you wrote, they just put it aside and then just tear you apart. Okay, so I was Shaq. I was fat in the story. I got no teeth. It's not my show anymore. I was muted. Aubrey took over. Colin took over. He's like, we'll get you there. Great episode. Thanks, Hobby Champs. I had fun, though. I got to be honest with you.
It was fun. It was fun. It was fun.
I mean, it was fun when my teeth fell out. But then after that, who's seen Goodfellas here? The movie Goodfellas, besides Colin, because he don't watch movies. He literally Robert De Niro'd me 100 times like he did to Billy Batts in the restaurant. He stomped me. He stomped my self-esteem.
Yeah, but now you can build it up, man.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, it's skyrocketed right now, boy. Ooh, I'm on top of the world. Can't you tell by my expression how happy I am?
You look so happy.
Do listen, guys. I do. Everybody who won, though, look in the chat. I'm putting my email in there again. Please get a hold of me so I don't have to watch this show again and jump in the falls. Because if you think I'm watching this twice, you're out of your minds. Thank you, Alex. I appreciate it. Yeah, everybody, please send me a message so I can send you your cards and everything. And I'll tell you what I am gonna check over is this chat. And whoever won cards, I'm gonna look at all your chats. Okay, before I go to the post office.
Better have been nice to her. You better
I'll tell you all that right
her.
now. I'll start. I'll just lie. Say my car's broke. Post office is closed. Another tooth fell out. Did he beat you down on the air or privately? On the air, Boozle. On the air, Boozle. No, it doesn't reverse, John. I'll put the link. Try it again. It doesn't go like it won't let us do that like reverse call. Right, Aubrey?
No, it doesn't.
I won myself an otter card, but I feel like I screwed myself out of it later on the show. No, you didn't, Alex. You didn't. Aubrey messed your otter card up. Aubrey did it. You know. Who's Oh, John, device not connected, John. You called. You called. They will need to connect their mic cam before you can add them to the stream. There's a thing there to hit when you call in. See, there's 3 dots. Hit that. It'll say add mic, add camera.
Bring, bring.
You ever call some tooth number 3 fell out? So,
Do you have any left?
yes, I do. The rotary dial.
Oh
Didn't you
yeah.
hate it when somebody had 4 zeros in their number?
No, that was my favorite when you had to go.
No, I have another thing, a temporary filling. But after, who cares anymore? It doesn't matter. This has gone to hell. This has just gone insane. I mean, Rhonda came on, destroyed me. As soon as she came on, I got destroyed. I'm Fat Shack. This and that. Colin made his reservations for Vegas 6 years ago. He asked me 6 weeks ago, and can't believe how I can't get there. If I send him a private chat. Aubrey,
Yes.
and you, and you,
Yes.
when I was muted, you did a mutiny on me.
It was. I didn't mute you. Can I mute you? I can.
Can you swear to God?
Yeah, watch. I muted her. Hey guys, welcome to CJ's Corner. I run this show now. Christina's too busy losing teeth in the background. So, yeah, what do you guys want to talk about? It's been a great show. Are the Bills going to go to the Super Bowl or are the Lions going to go to the Super Bowl? Is it going to be the Bills versus the Lions? Like, that's what I think it should be. That's the Super Bowl I want to watch. Okay, we'll let her mute her. Aubrey. It's Aubrey's Corner now. Let's go. All right. I guess I'll be nice. Hang on. Let's unmute her. There you go. You can talk.
I'm laughing so hard. The host has unmuted you. I'm laughing so hard I got tears in my eyes. You know, I've been stuck on 80 subscribers for 3 episodes. And I don't think I'm gonna gain any after.
This is comedy right here. You're gaining subscribers. Guys, if you do not subscribe to CJ's Corner, now is your time to subscribe. Let's get her to 100 subscribers this year. It's 2025. Let's get her there. Let's do it.
Yes. And let's hit the like button. It's very disheartening when you see 8 likes.
Like it up.
And you haven't moved on subscribers.
Hit the bell.
Hit the bell. Hit the likes. It's free. It's
rocking
free.
You all night. You should really hit that bell.
Hit the bell.
I don't have to remind you to come on.
John said subscribe or I'll poop my pants right now.
We're at 17 likes. Let's go.
I don't know what to say to that. I don't. Foul ball. Really, foul ball.
That's just an insult to both of us, but
I could do this all night. I could laugh all night. You know what? I'll be serious for 1 second. I really, really enjoyed the show tonight.
It was fun.
I did. That was a great time. And I had a good time laughing at myself. I didn't enjoy Colin's segment for about 15 minutes of it. Yeah, I didn't enjoy that. I had a verbal beating. I spilled my heart out and I was being sincere, and I got kicked Robert De Niro style in Goodfellas. I was Billy Bats and Colin was Robert De Niro, and I got stomped. I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's happening.
Rockin' You All Night's got a really good point here. It's a card show, and we haven't showed a card. Like,
I did. I showed
mean,
a ton of cards. I gave
well,
away a
yeah,
ton of cards.
but do
you were
you
late.
do you
Time out. Time out.
wait, do you have any
Hold on,
personal
hold on.
collection?
Hold on. Hold on. You got a lot of nerve, Ryan. Rhonda was the only one when you came on late.
Because he doesn't have that bell rung.
Boozle said, "Turn the tables in the sequel, Christine." Oh, you know what? I am gonna call in next Thursday, and I'm gonna go off. He better have that $2,000 hoodie on. He better have 6 Rolexes on his arms. Oh my God. Wait. The show tonight was a personality building show. Thank you, everyone. Listen, if anything ever happens really bad, remind me to come on here live and get all you guys to talk to me, okay? Okay, these are some of the cards because, I don't know, Ryan came on late. Now he took over the show. So here's the link. Ryan,
he's not on here, though.
What?
I said he's not on here, so.
He's on. He just messaged.
No, I'm saying, like, called in. He hasn't called in.
Yeah, come on, Ryan. And where's our buddy? I wanted him to call in too with all the questions from the band. I like when Ryan comes on here and really started as card show. We took it off topic. Yes, here we go. Oh, John again. Damn it, John. Do you see those 3 things? No, John, seriously. Look at the 3 things on the top right there. It'll say mic, like before you come in the studio. It'll ask you to hit the mic and hit the camera before you come in the studio. No, I'm being serious. I'm not being a jerk right now. You have to hit that before you come in, correct, Aubrey?
Yep. Just
turn it on before you come in the studio.
It sounds like he has like a technical issue though, so.
Oh, he has a technical issue?
Mm-hmm.
So Robert from the Clarences isn't on anymore because of you, Ryan?
Because his phone died.
Because he talked his ear off before the show.
Of course he did.
He didn't ring the bell, obviously, because he didn't even know we were on. You know, Alex, take care of him right now. I ain't got time for Ryan. Okay, so these are some of the cards I'm getting graded.
Did you just call me Alex now?
No, Alex. In the chat.
Oh, okay.
I was telling him to take care of Ryan. He may have a mic issue. Yeah, I've had it too. A few when I first started, and boy, I took a verbal beating for that too. So whoever wants to come on and kick me when I'm down, please do. This is your chance. This is your chance.
This is like the Gong Show.
No, nobody got gonged except me. So no, it's not the Gong Show. Okay, so these are some I'm getting graded. Jack Ham rookie card
Lovely.
from the notorious Steel Curtain Steelers. This is one of my favorites that I got. It's in great condition too. Frank Gifford. It's in 1956. I'm going to get that graded. Oh, hold on. Paul Horning. Got to get him graded. Paul Horning was phenomenal. I could come on, but I want Aubrey to mute her. I could mute her. I'm host. We're both hosts. We'll mute each other. That'll be lovely. And Ryan will just talk. No, we ain't doing that, Aubrey.
He already
Just
talks.
Just call in, Ryan. These two I really like. These I haven't seen a lot of. John L. Sullivan, his boxing card.
Oh wow, yeah.
I couldn't say, I forgot. Jack Dempsey. This is from a Swedish magazine from like 1951. It was a cutout. Because I had to get a bunch before 1980 to get graded also. Who the hell is Aubrey?
Well, no, so here's the thing.
Thank you, Hobby Champs.
Rockin' You All Night spells my name wrong. And there's a reason why he spells my name wrong. Because on my season pass for skiing this year, which I spelt my name 3 times, once on the computer and twice to the person printing out my season pass, spelt my name.
You're muted.
She's been waiting all night to do that. She's been waiting all night. She was waiting for the best moment ever to do that.
Of my own show.
Thank you, Alex. It isn't that hard. Like,
no, it's not. It's not.
But yeah,
it was my fault. I called her Ashley by mistake. Ken Dryden's going to get graded.
I have the 25th anniversary of Ken Dryden.
Do you?
Just like that, yeah.
I think this is 71, 72, or 72, 70. Yeah, 72, 73, something like that. I'm getting this graded. The team card of Boston with Oren Esposito on it. Phil, not Tony. I didn't even know I had this card. Bernie Perrant.
Beautiful.
I'm getting that graded. The Bobby Hall, I showed you this one, Aubrey.
Oh, yeah, I love that card.
Well, let me get it graded. We'll go from there. Rene Robert, part of the French Connection with the Sabres. I got it, and Perot from the same year. I just need Rick Martin from that year so I could complete the French Connection. Because I'd like to get those graded and keep those actually.
Her favorite team is the Sabres.
Aubrey reminded you. Because it's her show.
Because I'm your friend and I know your favorite hockey team.
Yes, you do. Thank you very much. I do appreciate that. Yes, definitely the Sabres. Rocky Boyer. No, the reason why I love Rocky Boyer now, when I say my parents, I mean my mother and my stepfather. My real father, though, fought in Vietnam when he was 17. He in 67, 68, 69 with the Marines. It was the 3 worst years of fighting, and he wasn't the same when he came home. And it is what it is. I love him, and he did the best he could. He's still alive, but I love him, and he did the best he could. I'm not gonna badmouth my father. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay, so these are Tiffany. I love the Bowman Tiffany. Fuhr. Mogilny. They're both Tiffany. Then I got the whole Calgary Flames Tiffany set. I'm going to get graded because there's 3 rookies on there too. I got the Pinnacle Fuhr. want to get that. This is like one of the only ones I saw without white on it. You know, like you could see the white on the dark cards. Wait, card saver 2s now. I got card saver 1s. Are you kidding me? What? Oh my God. John, that's impressive. I got these 4. Hold on. A Forsberg. Because the PSA time value for these are absolutely out of this world. Ryan, you better repeat every card I just put up because this was your idea. Kachuk, Topps Finest Refractor.
Keith.
Gretzky.
Beautiful.
Gretzky.
Beautiful.
Thank you. Hold on, I gotta put these back or else. There we go. No, hold on, I put those in, but I don't know how that just happened. Got some baseball I'm gonna put in. These are mint. It's the yellow front with the yellow back bonds, his rookie. This is his Fleer update rookie. These are both mint. If they don't come back at 10, then like Colin said, something's wrong. Jeter's rookie. Conseco Tiffany. And I got these because they were like, card saver 1s. Okay. Yeah, no more things. Okay. And this is one of my favorite right here. Mike Piazza, Topps Finest, Refractor.
Wow.
Aubrey has stopped listening to me altogether.
I
So
said wow.
I know.
Said, wow.
I don't even think you saw it. I have Griffey, Eckersley, McGriff, and Sandberg. They're all the Duflex fronts. Fleer update.
Nice.
Is it Fleer or Topps? Hold on, please. I can't see anymore. I've lost my sight and my teeth during the show.
Yep.
And I just pulled these. The cards were terrible, but these were great. I pulled a die cut out of the SP Upper Decks of Ronick.
Oh wow, yeah. That's nice.
Yeah, I got also Tamu Solani, Gilmore, Bork. I'm not a Ray Bork fan. Neely, not a Neely fan. I'm just not a Bruins fan. That's all. That's all there is to that story. I had a Cal Ripken.
Oh shit. Oh boy.
Really? During when I'm showing my cards? Okay, fine. Go ahead. Go ahead. Take over, Aubrey.
What do you mean take over, Aubrey? My condition was Aubrey was to mute herself if I come on. People been talking about me all night. I wanted you to show these cards.
This is the Ripken. Look at it. It's spelled wrong, and it's a Canadian card.
Oh, that's a rare one. RIPKIN. Wow.
Yeah, and it's mint. I'm going to send that in for sure.
Yeah, I don't know if I've ever seen that, and I collect a lot of really cool error cards.
This guy I talked to on eBay, like I buy a lot of cards from him. He said, "Oh, I got this, and this is rare." And I was like, "You know what?" And he put it up, and I was like, "I'll take it right now." Boozle, yeah, that's a nice card, Boozle, and I haven't seen one since. You know what I mean? Aubrey, join us.
No, keep her on mute. Tired of her talking all night.
I can't. She muted me. It's my own show. She muted me.
Oh, you got to figure that out.
Control this.
Well, anyway, happy New Year, Christine. It's good to see you.
Happy New Year. Thank you for Robert coming on too, man. That was awesome.
Yeah, he loves the show. He called me about maybe like an hour before the show started, and I was I was not at home, and anyway, we were talking for about an hour when it came on. I finally got home, and anyway, I wore out his battery talking, but he had a lot of good lists in the chat, so those were really.
Whoa.
I always
Well,
like
I was
those.
trying to look at that, talk to Colin, here. Well, no, listen to Colin destroy me, Aubrey, and I couldn't get to all the lists, but they were great lists this week. And there wasn't a corrected version. I think there might have been, but this is the only version I've seen in Canadian, and it was the one he had. So I bought it immediately, and he gave me a great deal. Let's put it that way.
Is the back of the card written in French? How do you differentiate that it's Canadian?
Because it says Canadian
on the back.
Yep.
Oh,
See
no kidding. Yeah, I don't know that I've ever seen that before. Wow.
Me neither. Look,
printed in Canada.
I've never seen this. I
would advise, if you haven't thought of it already, when you submit to PSA, understand that 99.9% of the graders know nothing. And so make sure that when you fill out the label, you want the PSA or whoever you send it to say Fleer Canadian and error. You don't want them to just have it listed as 90 Fleer Canadian.
Okay, so write it like that, right?
Write it like that, because what happens is if they don't do that, it just shows up as like on the PSA registry, like there's 1,008s or something like that. Well, that might be the one, there might be only a handful of those Canadian ones ever graded.
And I have not seen one since this guy before or after. I didn't know these existed.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen those.
He gave it to me for almost nothing. And this is my other favorite. And I found this Jeter's New Breed Red Refractor card.
Wow.
They were all like 80 to 100, and the guy sold it to me for $17.
That's a good deal.
Yeah, and the Ripken, I think, was $9 or $10.
Yeah, John says you must be very technical when writing. He's $1 million. I don't know if that's $1 million. I don't know numbers. There's too many of them.
Let's just say you're correct.
I'm correct. But yeah, I've had that with my own things where I've sent in things that, like, they can use trading guard database, but these people know nothing, and they've mislabeled a bunch of cards that I've done over the years, which I can't stand that. But yeah, be very specific. There's an Emmett. There's my boy, Emmett Smith.
I got it right out, put it right in.
Was that a Tiffany or a regular Topps?
Just regular.
Okay, I love that. The glare on that. That's Bledsoe, or not
Bledsoe.
Is it Bledsoe?
Yep, okay. And it's out of 400.
You probably remember the cards. They were called Pinnacle. Oh God, what were they called?
There's a lot of them.
They were like a black border, but it was Bledsoe's best card at that time when he was, Bledsoe was, he was a thing for a while there in the 90s when they went to the Super Bowl with him against the Packers. But I had this Pinnacle insert of Bledsoe that I pulled from a pack, and I sold it for $125 back then. I bet you it's not.
No,
I thought it's a $10 card these days.
This is one of my favorites. Hold on.
Yeah, the Pinnacle set, somebody can refresh my memory, but they were like high glossy, they were a little bit thicker, and they were mostly black, and they said rookie on it, and it was like I remember pulling Bledsoe and Garrison Hurst, and those were big cards in the 90s.
They still are, because they're hardly graded. This is a quad playoff absolute with Marino, Montana, Elway, and Young. I'm going to get this graded.
There was no Tiffany of the 90 Topps traded football. Okay, yeah, Hobby Champs obviously is very knowledgeable. A lot of these things I was so up on about till like 90, from 95 to 2000. I wasn't doing as much as I was in previous years, and so I kind of lost track. My memory's faded over the years, but I used to be so up on a lot of those things. Pinnacle black borders and gold writing. They were insert, and they said rookie on it, and the pictures were like in a diamond, of course, like Pinnacle, like the peak.
This is Bowman Sterling, Chris Sale, black refractor out of 25 auto rookie.
That looks like it's on card too. That's a sharp looking card. Wow.
I'm gonna get this graded for sure. I have
When-
like a book what I'm getting graded for
Are
sure.
you sending to PSA or do you send to somebody else?
PSA.
Okay. Do they have I haven't submitted in a long time. Do they have, like, for a while they had, you had to be like a monthly person to submit, or are they just taking like
I
single
got that
submissions?
all covered.
Oh,
Don't
okay.
worry. Where there's a will, there's a way for a
Oh, good.
Christian.
Okay, yeah. I have
This-
so many cards that I would spend 6 figures trying to grade them all. I can't see who that is.
That's
Kershaw.
Kershaw's rookie blue, and it's out of 240.
Cool.
Calvin Johnson, the same one that I got the PSA 9, the red refractor.
Send a similar list. Might swap your cards. They're just saying, yeah, I don't know. I mean,
Don't you worry. Don't you worry.
Christine's
Don't
part
you worry.
Italian. She knows people.
Don't you worry.
He's not under control. I know not to mess.
Ortiz, but his name's spelled David Arias.
No
It's
kidding.
the rookie wave. Yeah. It's spelled hold on, please. It's spelled David Arias, not Ortiz.
You know I can't come on your show and not drink something, right?
Hey, do what you want. You could take them
Oh
to
my God,
Niagara
that's-
Sports Cards, Christine. They do all the No, here's the one thing I won't do. I'm not going through I will not go through a third party. I've seen horror stories like that because there's always a chance, not their fault, somebody else's, and all my cards are gone.
Arby, Happy New Year, by the way.
That's Adrian Beltre's Chrome rookie.
Oh wow.
My man Mookie, little mini refractor rookie.
You're still upset about him being traded, I know.
I haven't watched a game since 2018, and the way the season's going right now, it's going to continue into 2025. So I'm going to have a drink of Red Bull.
Is that the sugar? Are those the sugar-free Red Bull, or is it one of those different flavor ones?
It's the one that keeps me up on this show, so I could just get my verbal bashing for 3 hours.
Who was bashing you? I don't think that.
Audrey,
Oh, don't listen to her.
Colin,
I didn't bash you. Not
Rhonda,
once. No.
oh, I got this. Let's just say Colin destroyed me.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, he's destroyed a lot of people over the years. I mean,
We're
that's
friends.
I know. Imagine if he didn't like you.
That is Verlander's rookie refractor.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
wow.
And you
Wow, that's
wouldn't
a big
believe
time
what
card.
I paid for this card in a million years.
That's a
10.
big time card too.
40.
Wow. Nice.
Look at
Yeah,
this. Bullhorn's hot mic. Just got an email from PSA. Grades ready for small order. 13 of 15 out of 10. We're 10s and 2 9s.
Wow.
Wow, dude. That's impressive.
Bullhorn, nice, man. No, hey, Bullhorn, do you wanna come on and tell us what cards they are? Oh no, it was fun. I had a good time. My teeth fell out. We laughed. Aubrey muted me. Colin said, if you leave the show, we'll take over. You know, maybe you'll get more subscribers.
I'm laughing. I don't know why, but my teeth fell
Aubrey
out.
muted
Aubrey
me.
muted
Stop
me.
putting Alex's thing up already, Aubrey.
Oh, wow. That's funny.
How else can you laugh like this?
That's funny.
Granky's Chrome rookie, his gold die cut rookie,
Now, you get all these from eBay, or are these a local card shop, or what?
eBay.
Oh, wow.
What I've done for years, I get relationships with people, right? So sometimes I'll be like, I'll buy it in 3 days, and I buy it in 3 days, you know, because I have money and I have 100% feedback, and I've never not paid or ever not bought a card on the day I said I would.
Good.
Ever.
That's
And,
pretty rare. That's pretty rare in the hobby, actually. So that's why you get
And
probably a lot of.
the one seller I go to, his cards are his vintage cards are phenomenal. So I'm like, I'm going to keep going to him.
That's a good seller to find. There's so many that are sleazy, kind of.
And so I'm like, I'll find him and keep going to him, which I am. I'm buying a bunch of hockey rookie OPGs. I'm buying a Trache, Potvin,
I have
Ron Greshner.
You showed a Ken Dryden rookie. I have that set.
Oh, that's not a rookie. That's not a rookie.
It's his first Topps card, I think.
Oh, but it is his first top. Yeah, I didn't think it was. He had OPG before this, right?
Yeah, the 71. I think I might be wrong by your 71, 72 OPG had like him and Marcel Dion, and then Topps had and Lafleur, of course, and then the 70. I think it's 72, 73 Topps. I might be off by a year. Had like the first Topps cards of Dryden and
oh wow,
Dryden and Lafleur and Marcel Dion, and I actually have that 72 73 set.
I love that set.
I
think that's the best set ever.
Do you collect? I mean, I have a bunch of doubles of cards of.
I collect for sure. Yeah,
okay.
I have a pile over there that are old, and I collect.
I'll have to send you. I have you email. I'll have to send you a list of like some of the ones that I have from that are not part of this set, but I have doubles of a lot of the cards. The only downfall of that set is that's the year that Gordie Howe had he retired previous year, and he's not in that set. He went to WHS, so he's not in there. But they've got like everybody else is in there. Bobby Hull, Bobby Orr.
Yep, everybody's in it. Everybody's
Esposito, in it. Dion, Lafleur, everybody's in there except Gordie Howe. It's a wonderful set.
Trout, Olympic.
Boy, that's a good one.
Refractor, 2013 Panini Prism set.
I have a couple of autographs of him. I met him a couple of times.
No way.
Yeah, Cole Calhoun was the outfielder for the Angels for a number of years. Cole Calhoun is a friend of mine. And Cole Calhoun was a Golden Glover, I think 2015 or 16. Yeah, so I got to meet Trout through him a couple of times.
Wow, I would love to meet my Trout.
They were really nice guys. Trout was a gracious signer, like at spring training and that.
Yes, Cole Calhoun if Trout would be gracious to sign it.
Well, I could ask. I have a bunch of Cole Calhoun
don't
things
do that.
See, no. Cole retired. Was it last year or the year before last?
I know. No, I'm kidding. Don't ask him, please.
Can I show you some? I want to. Speaking of gracious signers, because you're talking about. Can I show you some of my gracious signers through the years?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So here's some names from the past.
Yes, let's hear them.
Well, here somebody brought this up. I think last week or the week before I talked to you about the guys that signed my piece of paper when Ken Griffey Jr. went signed, but these are the Topps Tiffany rookies of Mike Schooler and Mike Jackson.
Nice.
Not signed, but I got their piece.
I love Tiffany cards.
Yeah, they're really kind of. I can never figure out the darn camera here, but Schooler and Jackson are the guys.
Me neither.
These were the guys that came to save the day when Ken Griffey Jr. went sign for us as kids, and these guys came out to sign. But I always collected their cards after that. But here's some gracious signers through the years that I got. Some of us older middle-aged people might remember. Here's a good guy, Eric Karros.
Oh yeah, yep.
Karros has a wonderful signature. It's not too.
What about Piazza?
Piazza never got to meet, and I don't know. He probably signed for you. He if you told me you're an Italian lady, he's gonna sign. So
of course he is.
Yeah, this guy I really love this signature. This is one of my top 5 signers and signatures, maybe ever. It might be number 1. But look at the signature. The captain, Trent Dilfer.
Oh, nice. Oh, he put it this way too. That's a nice autograph.
Yeah, and he wrote.
Yeah, I like that.
And he always wrote biblical verses on his. And this one is Colossians 3:17. Maybe Aubrey she might know what that one. I'd have to look that up. Colossians, sorry. But he always put biblical verses on his. But yeah, Trent's a good guy. I think he might still be a commentator for ESPN, or at least I know he was. But Great signature.
I
And
apologize. I shouldn't have corrected you. That's on me. My
No, that's
apologies.
okay.
I
Hey,
shouldn't have did that. That's
no,
wrong.
you don't have to apologize for anything. I don't like when people mispronounce things. So, here's my boy here. Here's the great one. Here's
Gretzky?
another. No, well, there's only one real great one, right? Yeah, Gretzky. But here's
Okay, line.
Yep.
That's a nice card in auto.
I think this is his last playing year card. I could be wrong, but his autograph was always super nice. And
But
when I met him, I was
like
just a
that
little
pose.
kid.
I like when they did action poses.
Yeah. Christine knows the Bible like a good woman, knows no apologies. Yep, amen to that, John. No pun intended. Yeah. Al Kaline, I mean, we talked about him before, but I love this guy. He went to the bank where my mother worked at the time, and it was like meeting as a little kid, you know, I probably was 5. It was like meeting Babe Ruth. I mean, he was already a Hall of Famer by that time.
I shook Carl Yastrzemski's hand when he got inducted at Cooperstown. I almost fainted.
Yeah. So you know what I'm talking about.
The day my favorite Red Sox got inducted at Cooperstown, I shook his hand. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me?
Here's another of my childhood heroes I can never figure out. The great Yari Curry.
Yes. I have so many Curry cards. He was one of my favorites.
He was great. 600 plus goals. People don't even realize.
He's underrated. Him and Luke Robitaille. Luke Robitaille, Bernie Nichols, Rick Vive. Are you kidding me?
Here's a guy that's forgotten by history, but he was a big thing once upon a time. I'm getting a little bit better on the camera. Rick Meyer.
Nice. I like him. He went to Notre Dame.
Yeah, he was a star. Here's everybody knows him. Jerome Bettis gets no credit for being a gracious man.
I have a lot of his cards. I like him.
The Bus was a great signer. Sick Yari, yeah. Yeah, the Bus was a great signer. This is a great set too. That 93 rookie class was loaded. And then here might be the greatest, probably the second greatest quarterback of them all. He's certainly
you still with us, Aubrey? Because Ryan took over. You still with us?
I gave her strict orders to mute. She knows that hockey.
I gave strict orders.
She could comment if she wants. I'm in a good mood.
Oh, Favre. Oh my God.
Favre is still to this day a great signer if people can ever meet him.
Did he tell you how he embezzled that volleyball money?
I don't get involved in Favre's finances or nude selfies or sex life. I just wanted some autographs. That's funny though. I do know about that. But he's got a great signature. He's a very gracious signer. Is that Chelios? Oh, there's a cool one. Yep. Hall of Fame 2013.
And his number? Oh boy. I have to get off. I think I went over my time. I've been on for 3 hours, 17 minutes.
That's okay. We'll go on till 3.
To get off?
No.
Okay. You sure?
Why would you? Sports Card Radio used to go for 6 hours at the end.
Well, yeah, we ain't doing that.
No. This is a good one. Sometimes the plastic in the plastic holder doesn't show.
Let's see.
This is my cousin.
That's the Red Wings, right?
No, Wisconsin Badgers women hockey team.
What's her name? I can't see.
Kristen Whitting. She was on the Badgers 06 and 07. They were 2-time national champions, women's hockey. And their coach was and still is Mark Johnson from the 1980 team.
Oh, you saw my Ruzioni shirt.
Yeah, it's a great jersey.
I was so happy. I cried when I opened that, and I still have my teeth. There's Turgeon's.
Oh, Pierre. Yeah, he was so great.
And this was awesome. Recchi signed his French upper deck rookie. And Hall signed his OPG rookie, which I thought was awesome.
Do you know that card?
Wait, hold on. You had to pay $50 to take a picture with Brett Hall. So when he was done signing, he said, "Come here." And we took a picture together. He was like, "Come on." I didn't have to pay her anything. It's like, come on, let's take a picture.
Rock and you goes deep, respect. I'm pretty deep. I won't comment more than that.
Yeah, let's just keep it. I got Terrell Owens, rookie,
T.O.
refractor.
Oh man, these are good.
And I think this guy is going to be a great pitcher. Tony Gonsolin from the Dodgers.
Okay.
This is rookie gold out of 50. And then his autograph out of 499 is rookie, and they're both refractors.
Turn that a little bit. Oh, there we go. Okay, I can see it.
I think he's going to be a great pitcher. So these were hardly anything, and I bought them.
Cool.
And this one, the Todd Helton rookie from the USA jersey.
Oh yeah.
If this comes back at 10, my God. They're hard to get 10s in those. But
is that the same set with Nomar and who's the other guy for the USA team back then? Phil Nevin was there. I can't remember that team.
AJ Hinch.
What year is that?
That is 1 second.
Nomar was probably before him. I can't remember.
93 tops.
Okay, so that might be the same. Somebody could, but there's a Nomar USA card, and there's somebody else in the set too.
I don't know the accident to it. How did you lose your cards? You rebuilt your collect. Let's just say I collected for 47 years, John, and it wasn't my fault. It was somebody else's fault, and they're gone. I can't talk about it because I broke down hard. I mean, hard. Like, that destroyed me. All the time and money and the sentimental cards. And I did.
Sorry for coughing. Sneezing.
So what I did, John, I just brushed myself off and rebuilt my collection.
Here's an error card. There's a bunch of these type of ones out there, but I love the Pro Set stuff. But this is the great Nick Lowry, and it's the back.
Oh, nice, a Pro Set.
But then it's got another back of Chuck Noll.
Oh, really?
He loves Pro Set.
I like Pro Set hockey.
90 Pro Set hockey is my favorite, and but any of the early Pro Set stuff. But yeah, it's two backs. I also have. Here we go. Here's a good one. Neon Dion, and then Clyde Simmons on the back. Figure that out.
I've never seen those before. Hold on 1 second. Here's my email, guys. If you want cards, please email me your address so I can send them out to you, please.
I'll show like 4 more cards. Here's another
because
autograph.
If you think I'm rewatching this show and taking a double beating, you're out of your minds. Oh, and here's my Cash App. No.
There we go. Arby will know who that one is.
I can't see.
Randy McKay. Randy McKay. Hey, so did you finally get an auto? I see.
From the Devils, right?
Yep.
Oh, and Aubrey, I got to look for that Tony Esposito and Belfour card together. It's a beautiful card. I got to get you that.
Arby, Aubrey, Ashley, whatever y'all want to call me at this point, as long as it starts with an A and it is not a bad word.
This is the beer vendor of the Minnesota Twins, the legendary beer vendor they had. His name is Wally the Beer Man. He had his own cards. I was at a Minnesota Twins game when I was a kid versus the Detroit Tigers.
You would get his auto.
And I got his when he came by with the beer, with the beer thing that they carry. Like, there's a whole bunch of kids like, oh my God, that's Wally. Like, he just got mobbed by all these kids and he had these cards.
This is the one question I do have for you guys. My one Gretzky card on the back says sample. What does that mean?
You could get those. They're just not, I don't know if those were pack pulled or if they were pack pulled, they were limited. I can't remember how that worked.
I know it's upper deck and it's, I never, I never knew what the sample
Mendoza said that's got to be a pop one.
For your Wally card. The sample is probably a promo card.
He had, for Wally.
Wally's a pop one.
Autograph. Yeah, Wally's. You could actually find his cards on eBay. Like he had a bunch printed.
You know what
just
our
to
beer
promote it.
guy's name was? The Earl of Bud.
The Earl of Bud. That's
And
funny.
he used to do the tequila dance from Pee Wee Herman.
The big shoe dance. That's
He
awesome.
was known for it, and
That's
people went, "No, yep, John knows who Earl of Bud is."
I had to get this one back in bicycle spoke condition, and it's got tape on it because Arby stole mine. But it's the 59 K line batting champ card.
Why did Aubrey get a 59 kilo?
She can answer that. I'm not going to answer that.
That's
But
all
here-
I'm saying.
Here's
No, I'm
one of my
kidding,
favorite. This is
Aubrey.
the last card that
I'm
I'll
kidding.
show. This is the last card that I'll show. This I think is the. I like cards that just like scream America, right? Like I just like those kind of
Yeah.
cards. And so this one might be the most America card ever. Like in previous weeks, I showed Richard Petty, but this one I think takes the cake. Like if there's ever a card that defines America, I believe it's this one. And I would love to find this autographed.
Nolan Ryan.
But look at it. It's got.
Oh, the Marlboro sign it back.
And the American
Randy
flag.
Johnson's card had.
And the American flag, which I think is superimposed. It's got the Marlboro sign, the
Oh,
American
I love
flag,
it.
Texas. And you know what's weird is like in 1989 Fleer, Randy Johnson's rookie, he was by the Marlboro sign and they airbrushed it out.
Here you
Like
go,
it was
John. We'll make it big for a second.
okay. There we go.
There we
Oh,
go.
thanks, Aubrey. Yeah.
That's about as America as it
Cool.
gets. Nolan Ryan
Yeah,
with his 6 no
that's an
hitter.
awesome card, man.
Yeah,
You
I don't
know,
know. I don't know
You
if the
should
flag
get
is
that
superimposed.
graded by CSG and just keep it because their colors would rock that card.
It
Probably
would.
so.
I think that card would just be awesome if it was,
It would
you
be
know, if it
awesome,
was
yeah.
graded like that.
I've scoured eBay for an autographed version of this, which I'd love to get, but I haven't seen this one autographed by Nolan. So
Shit, that'd be
now
a
that we
fun-
mention it on your show, somebody will get it autographed by him, and now it just needs Robin Ventura's blood on him to be complete. Yeah. I think this is a great picture of
Yo, he beat Robin Ventura to pieces, just like Colin beat me to pieces tonight. I got Robin Ventura. Colin was Nolan Ryan. Robin Ventura got stomped.
Did you see the documentary called Facing Nolan?
No.
Oh,
Is it good?
you've got to watch it. It's pretty darn good, but they show, of course, the Robin Ventura fight. And there's something in that, I'm paraphrasing, of course, but they said apparently Robin Ventura didn't see the Nolan Ryan versus Dave Winfield fight from like a decade before. It's like yeah,
Oh, no.
Nolan was
Hold on one
afraid of-
second. John, I'm kidding. Colin, believe me, from Sports Card Radio. No, I know. Believe me, I know him. I'm just joking around because all my teeth fell out tonight, but that's neither here nor there.
Somebody said Nolan used to sign through his website. If he still does, that would be a cool card.
They all do. They
Really?
all do.
Oh wow.
Josh Allen does. Guess what he charges?
I have no idea. $100 maybe.
$400 to $500.
Oh wow, that's a lot.
Nothing less.
Yeah, that's a lot. Ryan used to sign through his website reasonably priced. Yeah, that would be the one thing, and I typically don't like to pay for autographs, at least not a whole lot, but this one I think is cool enough. Just the whole
Yeah,
energy of it.
because I like different cards.
Yeah.
Something different. It's nice. I like it.
And it's like perfect for a signature with that white jersey on there. Get them signing a nice blue
Oh,
pen.
Finish your thing about the Nolan thing, and then we'll sign
Oh.
off for tonight.
Well,
Finish with that.
anyway, in the video they were talking about Robin Ventura and that fight, and that they were showing that Nolan got in a fight. It was like 10 years or maybe more to the day earlier that he got into a fight with Dave Winfield. It's like Nolan was afraid of no one.
He was a Southern Texas boy.
Yeah, he was a big old cattle rancher. He wasn't going to back down. And yeah, I don't know what Nolan was thinking. Who charges Nolan Ryan? I mean, come on.
He was like that. No, I'm too old for this. Like that bar guy you never mess with, who's older, just sitting there.
Yeah.
That's the kind of guy you don't bother.
Wow, the Bullhorns Hot Mike says Nolan was like 50 or 60 bucks. Boy, that's a good deal for an autograph, actually. That's a really good
Oh my God.
dual
It-
sign, no cards.
You could get one side Nolan and Ventura and one side me and Colin. And I'll hold my teeth in my hand.
Get your teeth fixed. I had one knocked out
Tomorrow.
because of my car accident. That was like some of the worst pain I've ever felt. Felt like my whole jaw was on fire. So
Yeah, my chin got stuck in this is a different accident. When I was 12, my chin got stuck in the what do you call it? The dashboard?
yeah.
And the car was cut in 3 places.
Ugh.
Like the dashboard, the middle, and then the back, like a 3-thing sandwich. And I was like this stuck, and my ankle was stuck. Thank God it didn't rip and go farther, because it would have ripped my face and my leg off.
Yeah.
Thank God. So just I'm always blessed to be here. Believe me.
I'm the same way. Well, it's good. So Arby, are you going to show any of your cards, or are you just going to show your McDavid jersey all night?
Okay, it's Aiden Hutchinson. Get it right.
My computer's gonna die.
I don't have any cards to show. I have been strictly forbidden from buying cards lately because I am broke.
Oh,
well.
got the kibosh on that.
Yeah.
It's called 2 weeks of no work. It really does that.
That's
to you.
all right. It's all right.
They print money every day. We'll all figure out how to get more of it eventually. So
Exactly.
Get your everybody email me, please, so I get these cards to you. Get Robert to come back on, please. I was enjoying that.
I'll get him on.
Do everything at once.
Yeah, I'll get him on. We had fun in the chat room there, and I wasn't planning on coming on. I didn't want to. I thought
That's all right.
You had Colin from Sports Card Radio. I thought, well, that's a big name guest, and I'm here.
I don't mind who comes on. Anybody could come on at any time.
I'll plug Robert's band, The Clarences. Just go to theclarences.com. It's spelled just like it sounds. It brings you to his Bandcamp page. You can download the whole album. It's $5. And I run an online radio station. It's live streaming 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. rockandyoulnight.com. Aubrey, if you can be kind and just put both of those in the chat so people can see it.
Literally.
And if anybody wants to sponsor the channel, let me know. I know who I said the sponsor of my channel would be. Chico's bail bonds from the Bad News Bears.
From the Bad News Bears. Yeah, just
remember their uniforms said Chico's bail bonds.
That's hilarious.
Person.
Is that a reference to Clarence, New York? No, it's a reference to the Eddie Murphy Saturday Night Live skit. As
he was the fifth Beatle.
Yes, yeah.
And he played the sax.
I'll check out your website, Rockin' You. So it's Rockin', ROCKINYOUALLNIGHT.com. There's no G in Rockin'. That's the way I wrote it because that site was taken. So yeah, it's a live streaming radio station.
Ryan always comes on. He's a regular. Please, anybody come on. You could pitch if you have a eBay store, anything. Everybody's welcome. We had a good time in the chat. I was reading. I was dying. You guys were really reaching on some of those questions in the chat. But
some of the stuff we come up with is meant to be funny. The one that he came up with that was the best defunct or the favorite defunct sports teams. I thought was interesting.
The Braves, the Buffalo Braves. I remember that. So listen, guys, thank you for putting up with me for 3.5 hours tonight and half of my teeth.
Fun.
I lost most of my teeth tonight, see, and I still went hard.
Hey, losing your teeth is better than losing your marbles or your money. So what can you do?
Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, ring that bell, and we'll see you Wednesday.
Next Wednesday. Thank you, everybody, for being on. I truly, truly appreciate it. Thank you, guys. Ryan, good seeing you.
Good seeing everybody. Happy New Year. Have a great 2025. Peace out.
Boozle, Alex, everybody. Thank you. John, Basement, everybody who was here tonight. Rhonda, Colin.
Everyone.
Aubrey.
The Bullhorns Hot Mike.
Pencil was here. Basement, Foul Ball.
Hobby Champs.
We had Hobby Champs for sure.
Bob.
please
Bye.
join us every Wednesday. Come have a good time. We're gonna have him. No, you didn't. She was teasing you, John. That's what happens on here. Part of the SCR thing rubbed off on us over here. But Aubrey, as always, thank you very much.
Yeah, no problem.
Come back next week to Colin and Aubrey's corner next Wednesday, live at 8. But it'll be under CJ's corner. But don't worry. You're gonna put that. Thank you, everyone. I had a great time tonight.
Bye,
Thank you.
guys.
Don't wait. Hold on, Aubrey.